Can people hear me? Sick. OJ Strimson. I'm just quickly dumping some files onto my hard disk so that I can record this stuff and give you higher resolution video later. Is the game audio looking okay? Okay, you can see stuff. Okay, just one moment. I just have to review this stuff so I can make sure I don't delete files that I haven't copied over. So, we're going to start tonight by doing some negative offset corruption. The goal would be to transfer some durability from like a Hylian shield, say, to some weapon. And then from there, it's very easy to do rightward, positive inventory corruption. So we're going to use that to corrupt, like, everything else. You can be a little bit more efficient about it, and in fact, if you jump into my Discord, I've got a document, like, if you have an inventory with a specific setup, you can just corrupt everything all in one go. But the nice thing about positive corruption is, like, it's pretty lenient. So once you get that one weapon corrupted, you're pretty good. So that's the plan for today. We're going to cover food as well. I know a lot of people want to see that. We're going to try to do arrows, like all that good stuff. And then I think if we have extra time left, which we should, I don't think the corruption stuff's going to take the whole stream. We can try to cover some other topics like advanced food cooking. I might go over the rest of the setup that I didn't quite get to the other night, because I've actually been playing on that file a little bit more to get set up. Okay. I'm a bit quieter compared to game audio. Oh, I can adjust that. I think I need to set up my ducking properly. Just 1 second. I'm almost done reviewing this footage. Sorry, I was playing furiously right up until the last minute to get everything prepared. So I recorded just a bunch of other clips in the meantime. I finally got my 0BLSS down, so we're gonna show that off too. Oops, and to look like that. Okay, I've got 4 more files to look at. Everything's good so far. That's good. I don't have to re-record a bunch of junk again. I didn't get to keep any of the footage from my practice runs because the files got corrupted. I was very sad about that. Okay, and one more, and then we'll get started here. Give some people a chance to join as well. I forgot to schedule it. Okay, everything's good, which means I can go through and delete them from my hard drive, and that way I can just record if I need to. I would very much like to have all the stuff here locked in for later. Let's see how much space that cleared up. Okay. All right. Okay, and then on this... Yeah, okay, I've got like 90 gigs free. That should be enough. Alright, so you guys can see the audio, but you said it's a little quiet. Let me adjust that for you. Settings. Properties. Filters, I think. Noise suppression. I want to add a new compressor. And then... Let's see if this looks okay. Two... 10 maybe. Is that any better? Does that sound any better? Oh, and then I need to give you moderator privileges. 1 second. Moderator. Add moderator. There we go. Okay, so does the sound look any better, or is it still a bit quiet, like for my voice compared to the game audio? Weapons. I've got this stuff, so we'll see. Maybe I'll make a Master Torch. Nagi, can you hear me better now, or is it still... I believe I've turned on audio ducking at this point, so it should be... sort of... Okay, I'll just turn it down, that's fine. Game audio. Is that any better? How about now? Yeah, I've just turned it down somewhat. Does that come through for you guys, or is it still super loud? It's good now? Okay, way better. All right, so people think that sounds better. All right. So, right. One thing I needed to do on this file is not get shot by that arrow. This file is a weapon modifier corruption setup file, so it doesn't currently, or it didn't currently have arrows. I need to grab 2 more arrow types because I want to show you like the full sort of how to corrupt everything. I'm going to go through and do that. I'm not going to bother grabbing armor because if I want to do some cooking later, like this is actually convenient for that. So I'm just here to grab like a frost arrow, and then I'm going to go BLSS over to the tower to grab an ancient arrow. Not the tower, the castle. Okay, looks like people are coming online. It's a pretty good turnout tonight. I'm going to end that poll. End poll. Thank you, poll. I wonder if I can... Hold on, let me try something. Well, it's fine. Okay. Now, sadly, this is on my 100% file, so I've got, like, 1,000,000 key items, which generally is not great because it means you have to work harder. Oh, one other cool thing I set up on my Discord while people were watching. I've got my save set up with... this is what you would describe as a protected autosave. Basically, if you set your manual save date in the future, right, so you set the time forward and you manual save, then you set it a little bit before that, right, but still in the future, and make an autosave, this autosave will never get deleted automatically until the time catches up. So I set it a couple weeks in the future. I don't plan on messing around with this file too long. That means I've got 4 rolling autosaves, and these will never get touched. So if I want, and I will do this later, I will roll back to this one, and that'll get me back into a state I can do some advanced hold prompt storage style cooking. I'm not actually going to use hold prompt storage. Rather, I'll just, I'll be using something called prompt entanglement, if we have time for that. Which is very fun. It makes it very easy to get certain weaponry. Okay, somewhere here there should be like a frost arrow on a tower. Where is that? This isn't the lake. Hopper Pond. I think I wanted... I'm using the object map now. It's much better for this. Frost arrow. Oh, it's ice arrow, of course. Ice arrow. Ah, yes. I'm at the wrong pond. They're over here. There's actually 2 treasure chests here. I'll just run over there. I mainly am just grabbing all the arrows so that you can see them all corrupted at the end. It looks really nice with them all set to 80k. It used to be so quiet here on the plateau. Oh, I'll be back for you. This part, when you're doing the one-hit obliterator quest, is so annoying. There's, like, small thorns everywhere, and then this one pack of keys that comes after you. Almost there. Probably would have been faster to, like, hover my way over there. Whatever. I did manage to get plateau skip working on this file, so once I finally get the guide together for weapon modifier corruption, you have the option to skip the end of the, you don't have to finish all the shrine dungeons. But I did pop into them just to grab the different, like, abilities. I need the runes, essentially. Okay, so the fastest way to get to this arrow over here that I'm after is probably to start here. And I'm just going to zip right over there. Let's answer some questions while I'm warping. Thank you, Silver Dragon 100. Amazing what all of you guys on Discord have done with this glitch. Love my Bow of Light. I'm very happy that that worked out for you. It's awesome. I'm really happy that more people are getting the ability to use this stuff. E.g., let's hope El Duende sees chat. Right? Imagine not seeing chat. If we could get a stable Lord of the Mountain, that would be great too. Okay, so for those who don't know, there's a trick called BLSS. So I already went through and stole the Bow of Light and Master Sword. Basically, you put a bomb down, then you hold out your shield, hit R and A to pick up a bomb, and then jump. So it's like X and then B very quickly together, and then you have to pause it. And I don't know if I got the timing here. I did. Okay, and then you're still holding it. Now this is great if you have arrows. I do have arrows on this bow because it's the Bow of Light. But I don't want that. I want 0 arrows. Oh right, I forgot. I've got arrows now. Let's fire this one and get rid of it. Okay, now I don't have arrows anymore, right? Normally this would be very difficult to pull off, but if you just realize it's based on ledge now, yep, I'm gonna go grab those ancient arrows. Gotta grab this again. Doesn't matter which shield. Okay, 0 arrows. Oh no, what will I do? There we go. Okay, so it's basically ledge dependent. You need a good ledge. That's it. And then it's got way better acceleration than BLSS, if you've seen that. So we're just going to fly over there. I think I need to do a little bit of wiggling. I'm really bad at wiggling with this one, because you have to do it to the side. Oh. And we're walking. The tower is not the only place you can get this, though. You need a ledge that's high enough. And it just turns out that, like, trees work for that. This wall should, I think. So let's try doing that again, and not screw it up this time. Let me try stepping up here. Yeah, that should work, I think. Oh, too fast. This timing's a little bit finicky. There we go. And obviously, I've got arrows. I can do a regular one now. There we go. Yes. Okay, you can see it's quite fast when you're, like, directly over the ground. And changing direction is just like a little, you know, loop. You just go whoop. Ha! Horses. Imagine riding a horse. I just wanted you to get a better view of the ground as I flip over it. This feels much faster than when you're in the sky. Probably going to get shot right out of the air. What's this? This is called 0 BLSS. It's the same as BLSS, it's just there's slightly different physics when you have no arrows. If you have arrows, then you sort of wiggle, bounced off a tree. This forest is terrible. There we go. Get away from that. Like, I've just learned how to do this properly, and I gotta say, it's a lot nicer than when I initially tried it. Yeah, so if you don't step up on a high enough ledge, that's what happens. Laters! Too fast for you. Oh, and I fell. Oh, this is like the worst place to get stuck. Let me see if I can get out of here. Right, this is what usually happens if you pick a bad ledge. And you also have to do it, here, look. I'm just gonna do this. Uh-oh. I'm gonna sneak up on him. Oh no. You can Guardian. In the middle of something. I'd like to break your legs, but I guess I can't. Okay, where were we? I believe we were failing at this. Let's try this again. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, basically you just need a ledge that's high enough. And then it'll just work. What's going on right now? I am trying to get an ancient arrow so I can do some corruption for you. Uh-oh. Stuttering. You can force your way over a hill with this, but it's a little dicey. Okay, I'm probably close enough. I'll just sort of walk the rest of the way. That should be good enough. Are you gonna make a WMC video? Yes, I'm working on it. I've actually been recording footage for it all day, and I'm almost done with that. Yeah, one ancient... I don't even... I'm not gonna keep these at the end. And now it's raining. You know what? Yoink. Great. Okay, just a review now. I've got all 6 arrow types. I've got some bows and stuff that I would like to corrupt. I'm going to de-equip these. You know, this is basically, like, ideal. I've got a lot of key items. I already corrupted these, but, now I'm going to start doing some, the inventory corruption stuff. So I want to go to, town. Glende is getting 6 arrow slots. Yes, that's correct. I'm always cursed with rain. I was doing some of this stuff earlier, and, like, it started raining. I have the worst luck. There was a place where I had all the cooking ingredients for one of those advanced recipes that requires, like, cooked material that you then recook. And as I'm putting it in the pot, the game decided it was going to start raining. There's some sort of detailed explanation for IST. Oh boy, there's a bunch of videos. We're not quite there yet. Julian, what with the IST tutorial, like, not in a stream? Yeah, it's gonna be on an existing file. This isn't an existing file, but the thing is, when you're done with it, because these are stable, like, none of them will dupe, you can take all the stuff back. So you just have to create enough IST slots to cover your gear, and then you can transfer it back. I have intentionally screwed the file up by getting arrows. So, like, that's okay. That's kind of intentional. I might actually be able to eat these. I'm not sure. Probably won't do that on stream. But rest assured, the guide will cover that. It'll also show you how to do it on an existing file. So that's all going to be fine. Right, so the first thing you need to do is sort of assess your inventory. Now, I can tell you right now, these materials are going to get in the way, as are these food items. You ideally want as few, sort of, like, weapons or whatever as possible. Now, I can't get rid of these 23 key items, so those are going to have to be accounted for. But I can drop stuff to like, sort of make space. I might need to buy some slots from Hestu. Now, I've got a spreadsheet for this, so let me go pull that up, and then I can link it in chat, so you can sort of follow along. Unfortunately, there's not a very easy description for just a generic file. So my recommendation would be to blank out your file using negative IST offset, and then like just pick a weapon and like a Hylian shield that you stored, and then you can take that and have a like reproducible file. So when I do the tutorial for this, I'm going to assume you've got like a blanked out file, because anyone can get to that from any state. Okay, here is the spreadsheet. But if you're sort of adventurous, you can go onto this spreadsheet and sort of figure it out. I've got instructions on there. It'll tell you how to do a negative corruption. Your audio is not on, LinkD. Oh, I see. You're just not listening. Yeah. Alright, so now that I've got that linked, what I'm going to do is just sort of count up the number of key items I have and armor. Now, fortunately, I've blanked out my armor on this one, so I don't have any armor. I just have these 23 key items. Alright, so that should correspond to the third tab. That's still going to be a lot of slots. Yes. Right. So it looks like I generated 48. So I'm going to need 50. I think I'm going to need... Yeah, I think I'll need 49 offset slots. But before we do that, I've got to collect some slots from Hestu. So we're going to go to Kakariko Village. So one thing about this is it requires quite a few, like, gear. Like you need a lot of weapons and a lot of bows and a lot of shields in order to do the shift you need. It says access needed. Oh, I will open it up for sharing later. It's not... Let me see if I can make it viewable, at least. Just a second. One moment. Share. General access is restricted. Okay, one moment. I will get you the correct link. Yeah, here we go. This one should work. Try this one instead. If you get a Korok, if you already have 999, it'll display like a 1, and then you check your inventory and it's still at 999. So it's kind of funny that way. I'm gonna fly over to Hestu because I'm lazy and I don't walk anymore. Nope. The bow is in my hand. There we go. Excellent. Oh, this is a regular BLSS. Alright, I think I need to switch arrows. Yes, okay. That's hilarious. I guess we're walking. Just showing what part of process around. You haven't missed much. I'm just doing a little bit of prep work. So one thing you need is a lot of inventory slots. So I'm just going to go buy like a lot of inventory slots. I've got all the Korok seeds I could ever want for that, so... According to this, I think I need basically all the sword slots. Because remember, this is a setup file that I created, so it's basically empty. There's not a lot on there. My Master Sword's no longer glowy. I was really disappointed that you couldn't ride a goat in this game. That was the one thing that I really wanted. If I could consistently be LSS, I would do that instead of walking or shield surfing everywhere. Yes. Definitely wish I was better at it. I've gotten consistent with 0 BLSS, but the other one, and I'm okay with that one too. It's just like it's so much slower that I have to stay in the air for much longer, and I tend to screw it up eventually, and then I end up having to walk. Hello, Hestu. What are you doing now? Yes, so first I'm going to upgrade a bunch of slots. Oh, and I got... yeah, I can see you. I need to go get your maracas. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Yes, I'm on it. I got this. I'll be right back. Bomb... you use wind bombs, everything. Yeah, it's... Alright, what do I want to use to smack you? This will work. Ow! Abusing my abilities. Are you not dead yet? Goodness. I had about 400 fairies before, and I sold them all. I have to be very cautious because I don't have invincibility anymore. But we'll change that. Give me your maracas. Bomb Impact Launch is the alternative name for Wind Bomb. Oh, I see. I understand you now. I'm picking up what you're putting down. The Boomy Zoomy thing. I have done what you asked. I have slain them. Yes, they are your maracas. Please to be taking them. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, now I would like you... Yeah, so I've got a lot of Korok seeds. I guess a weapon stash. How about it? Can't get where I want with BLSS. I can only go in circles. Is that 0 or regular? I can buy 2 here. Need maximum weapons. Dun 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 dun. Okay, now that I've got him talked to twice, I can head over here. Fortunately, I've already got the warp point. I really hope I didn't need to talk to him again. That would be very frustrating. Is the video quality okay for you guys? Team edit, but IST needs no computer. You need a shirt for Korok Forest buys, don't you? Oh, you're right. Frickin' Hestu. It's okay, I'll just go buy a shirt here. Yeah, then back to the forest. To the forest! Just kidding. Doesn't Hestu spawn at River Stable? He does if you go there first, but like if you've got Korok Forest open, he'll always be there. Fun fact, I didn't know about yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with my bitrate at some point. Fine video quality. Fine-ish, we'll say. Right, so this is gonna screw up my undiscovered armor tab, but fortunately, you can check my... Yeah, so this save will never get overwritten. So I've got that handled. We don't need to worry about that. If we have time for the cooking later, I will have a file prepared for it. I'll take this one, I think. Yoink. It's okay, because I can sell this later. I'll just have the discovered tab, is all. I actually need to put it on. I'm sad that he doesn't care about pants, or something. Basil system, just pour more bits on it. Oh, just give him some more bits. It's partially my glasses, too. Bit blurry, but I can look past it. Haven't we all been there? Don't have more bits. Dallas M, do you think there should be a Zelda movie? Yes? Yeah, every time I move, it probably gets wacky. I'll just turn very slowly. optimized for low bit rates. One fun thing, I'm holding a Master Sword, but there's still one here in this pedestal. I didn't really want to trigger this cutscene. I forgot that I hadn't yet. It's fine. It's just slow. It's not going to screw me up or anything. I don't think I can improve the bitrate other than, like, changing my connection somehow. It'll be fine. You used your one fairy. That gamer, I am not sure about that. It probably is okay. But you needed to basically check it. So you can try to transfer something. If you don't have dupable stuff, you can try to transfer stuff to check. Oh my god. 100% Zelda's here and donated $5. I'm driving, just going by to say hi. Thanks for helping everyone. I appreciate that. Everyone should go check out Nico's channel. It's quite amazing. You're probably already aware of it if you follow any of my stuff. Don't crash. Hello, Hestu. I'm wearing a shirt. You will transact with me. Yeah, one massive downside to negative is you need a lot of weaponry if you have a lot of key items. But I want to show that because... So, like, one thing you could do is start a new file, and then get the stuff you need there, and it wouldn't be too bad. But that's not quite realistic. You're more than likely going to do it on a file that's got arrows and armor and all this other stuff. Yes, Nico is great. Plug has to bringing the bag. I am spending seeds down, and that would cause them to dupe if I got it below 500. But the reason they're not duplicating right now is because I've got enough that it's impossible for them to... So, like, the first one gets transferred in from IST, and then there's 980 there. If it tries to add the second one from loading the file, it just can't fit them. There's too many. So they just get dropped. Basil Sisson responding to Max. Yeah, so I guess you're talking about the... Yeah, the never overwritten autosave. So you need one manual save set in the future, and then an autosave set in the future, but not quite as far as the manual save. So when I back out of here, remind me, I'll do that. I'll show you the files. If you look at the times, you can see exactly what I did. I set one a month to the future, and I set the other one, like, 2 weeks. Does Hestu have seeds in the maracas, says Jacob Tap? I assume so. I don't know how he's fitting all of them in there. I guess he must talk to the shopkeeper who apparently can buy all your infinite items. Or just Link in general with his infinite bags. How long did it take you to use your 400? Expand a band. Let's spend them all. Oops. Okay, I can show you the thing now, I guess. Yeah, so if you go in, look at the load. This is set a month in the future. This is set 2 weeks in the future. So you first do your manual save a month in the future. Then you set the time forward on whatever autosave you want to preserve. Get a new autosave. And then set the time back. And anything that happens after that is basically... these will roll through. This one won't. It'll never touch this one. If you ever save over this one, though, on the normal time, this is going to be the first that gets overwritten. Haza GCB says, Duende, can I nuke my file to only get 5 key items and then use tree branches as the throwaway filler weapons? Tree branches should work. Are the shield and sword slots the same size? Yes, but you need to buy more of them. There's like 20 of each. I don't need all 20. I don't even need the shield slots. I need weapons and bows. Because, like, the method I'm going to use, I need to drop 24 things with negative, with a negative M count, so that they shift to the end of the key items. Which you'll see. So I need a combination of enough of these that I can do that. Yeah, 450, it's like 441. And I don't think I can buy another upgrade here because it keeps that slot for the Master Sword. So we're on to bows. Oh no, bows. Max Arigato. Should have done that when I glitched in my bow of light. Lost that autosave. Oh yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, the bows, there's not a lot of bow slots. It's very annoying. They kept everything 20-20-20, right? But then, like, arrows take up 6 of those. And then the 20th slot you can't even permanently get without some advanced shenanigans. There is a way to do that. Legend of Link just discovered a way to, like, retain... So you can keep that 20th slot by buying the same flag from Hestu twice. It's a little crazy. It's a nice dance, Hestu, but we've all seen it. I wish there was a way to just be like, can I buy all of these? Stash. OCD time. The last bow slot is a bitch to get. Yeah, you can do it. It's possible. And you can even keep it. But normally you can't have it after Dark Beast Ganon. It just goes away. I did it again. I'm not done with you. Keep your menu open. I want it, but I can't buy slots from Hestu anymore. Yeah, right, so that 20th slot, the method is basically to get save prompt storage, and then I think you save while he's doing this. Like right here in the cutscene, I don't know the exact timing. It will keep it unlocked on the file, save, and then you can come talk to him, and he will not have given you that one. So there's still another slot available for purchase. You can technically do that more than once, but there wouldn't be any point. You can't get over 20 on that page. Can you get 80k of each arrow with IST? Yeah, I'm going to try to show that tonight. Once we get past the negative offset corruption, everything else should be faster. I just need to get myself over to Eventide, and then magic will happen. I just hope I have time for that. In hindsight, it might have been better to start a new game and corrupt a weapon that way. But we'll do this. I just need to generate, you know, 50 IST offset slots. Dun 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 dun. Okay, that's the last bow upgrade I can get. I am going to get a couple shield ones. Not that they're required. How is it that people can put so many hours into Breath of the Wild when I only use it for glitches at this point? Exactly. Fine, we can do some shield stuff. I don't need all of them. It is amazing how much the Discord grew, Raven King. Good evening, Michael. It's called dedication. First 100 seems small now. It does. Like, that was less than a week ago. We'll keep count. Yes, when we get to the counting, I will trust you guys to do that. I can overshoot here, too. It's not as... Basically, you need to organize your inventory a certain way such that things are sorted at the end. That's how you do this. And I'm gonna say that's probably enough. I don't think I need more shields. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna just buzz off now. Now I need to go and generate some slots. Actually, this is a good spot to do it. I'm also going to sell this shirt. I don't want it anymore. Link can stay naked forever. Hello, vendor. I'd like to sell. Let's sell this. Fortunately, I've only got one of all the other stuff. I do have shock arrows, but I don't have multi-shot bows, so I'm gonna have to do this arrowless, unless I go farm some. I guess I can go grab some duplex bows just to speed things up. That might be a good idea. Alright, so let's go grab some duplex bows. There's 5 of them. I can get there from here. Oh no, I want to go from the Great Plateau Tower. Oh. Fun fact, I struggled with Valmeadow and its boss until I realized how to use arrows better. Yeah, Valmeadow's the first one I usually go to, so it's generally has the least health when you fight it. I'm trying to imagine what that would be like if you did it last. It probably wouldn't be very fun. Like the video. Please like the video. Don't spam. I meant to go here. With with Bow of Light, you can use Display Case to drop and move it over, but how do you corrupt Master Sword? You can, I'm not necessarily going to be able to cover that tonight, but there's a way to break it, so you can store it on the mount, and then you menu overload, end up on a wooden bow, then you pick up that, then you switch to the Bow of Light, right? And then you go burn the bow in your hand. And what happens is, if you warp away, the Bow of Light just disappears. So if you store it on a mount first, you can put it on the mount. If you don't, you can get rid of it, right? So you have kind of an option of how you want to deal with that problem. Like, if you're trying to get rid of it versus just store it out of the way so you can do other things, that's how you do it. Can I step up? Can I... Nope. I cannot step up. Nope. I'm actually not sure for Zero if you need to, like, aim the bow, but I always do. Oh, boy. That was quite a burst of speed. I very much like to avoid doing arrowless for like 50 offset slots. Come on. Yeah, Dallas, the Trial of the Sword seems like it would be a very big pain in the butt. There we go. Yes. Okay. I'll take it. Not the fastest, but I'll take it. So my current plan is to fly over to the Yiga Hideout, where there's a bunch of duplex bows, and I just need 2 of them. There's also a Forest Dweller's bow, like, not too far from here, but I'd like to get just a few bows all at once. Any, it does not. For 0 BLSS, it does not, and I'm intentionally using that because I like it more than regular now. Circle Bomb didn't work as well for 0 when I tested it earlier. I assume that's actually correct. Have you already done an OP Bow of Light? Yeah, I have like 15 save files now with just insanely corrupted weaponry. But I had to like reset some of them so I could actually like record for the tutorial, because some of my footage got corrupted. Oh, I did not want to stop here. This ledge would be nice if it worked. This guy. There we go. Just lightning fast. It's really hard to see now. I think I'm in the canyon, is that right? Is this... Is this the Taobab grasslands? I can't remember where I am at this point. I wish I had the shrine, or the, yeah, Yeah, getting around this... Okay, there we go. That's perfect. Right, so I just need to get around this stupid plateau. I just love one-shotting Guardians. Yes. I was playing earlier today with a sort of normal Bow of Light, which is pretty strong, but it takes more than one hit to kill anything, and it just makes me sad. I am in the corner. Yeah, I just need to get around this, I think, and then sort of fly into that canyon.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
That's good, Daruk. I'm gonna need you later. I don't have a lot of health left. And I ditched all my fairies, so I'm kind of winging it. If I had more height, I wouldn't need to go around this stuff. But I don't, so I do. Steering this thing's so awkward. So the Yiga Hideout should be over here somewhere. I think. Yeah, I think it's up in this valley. I didn't overshoot it, did I? Yes, there will be a video on this later. Just climbing the mountains. I'm pretty sure it's over here somewhere. So we'll just fly back. Should have brought up a map. Whoa. Crashing. Oh, I think I actually got to go a little further. Yeah, okay, so I remember it's... Yeah, I know where I am now. I have to go way over there. Sorry for spamming. Yep, it's okay. Just, try to tone it down. Do you need a membership for the Yiga Hideout? I'm just hoping that the bows are there. Oh, and I need to heal. That's annoying. I will take a quick healing break, because I don't want to die. It's annoying that it's like, I should have kept that shirt. Okay, this ledge should be good. May as well eat that while I'm in here. Alright, let's hope this is a high enough ledge. And not too high. Appears to be too high. Maybe over here? Ah, here we go. This should work. Take flight. Take flight, Link. Come on, you can do this. Step up. It's not that high. Oops. Okay, maybe on this side. Uh-oh. Ah! This is getting dangerous. Please just step up on the ledge. Yes, but, like, actually zip around? Okay. Thank you. Hopefully I have enough health now to get into the Gerudo Canyon before I, like, die or whatever. I made an Ancient Bow with 10 shot. Ancient Bow is, very strong. Yeah, you can one-shot a, gold Lionel, I think. I'm very, very glad I made it out of there. I've got a fairy I can use. Okay, and pause and eat. Close enough. We made it. Sort of. The thing that made your channel explode? IST. I literally just made a video on this topic and it went crazy. You can one-shot a gold Lionel, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. People want these weapons. There's not a lot of other people covering it right now, but that'll change. I'm glad I have so much food. I just wish it was higher quality. It'd kind of be nice if I had sand boots. I really just need to get 2 duplex bows. Yep, I'm headed to the Yiga Hideout. I'm not going to try to clip in, I just want some bows. Just want some multi-shot bows. I understand that the air is cold. At least I can run on normal ground. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. That's annoying. I had like 60 IST slots earlier, and I got rid of them. Wish I hadn't. Like right before the stream, because I was like, I'll just do it live. Okay, here we go. You'll do. Great. Confiscate this. Okay, that's what we're here for. That's what we're after. I just need 1 more, technically. But, you know, 3 or 4 would be good. I feel like I'm gonna get murked here. Should be 3 of them. I'm not gonna be able to get inside. That hurt. Wow. Naked Link has a... Oh no. All the rupees. Okay, I ended up with 3 bows. Seriously, every rupee type. Can you tell I haven't done much on this file? So it looks like one of them might have fallen through the map, but that's okay. I think I have enough. I should have enough to overload. So let's create more, I guess. I'm gonna warp somewhere else so I have an autosave. Actually, I'm gonna get the warp point here. Maybe I'll come back. I don't know. Now we can create regular IST offset. And I may... Oh, nice. It's a lot easier with 4 than it is with 3. Take your bananas and make them mine. Yiga Hideout. If only. Wait, about the save file, does it have to be a month and 2 weeks? No, it just needs to be, like, the manual save needs to be furthest in the future, and then the autosave needs to be a little bit before that. I like when you blow up a bomb and it lands on the thing directly. I'm just doing this so I have a work point. But I got 4 duplex bows, that should be enough. I can generate more. I didn't want to get bows so much I generated 64 arrowless offset. Yeah. Tell me about it. Dun, dun, dun. And I've got the house, so I can use that for duping. Yes. Alright, back to Hateno. Back to do the thing. This is good, because I'm going to be able to, like, dupe weapons as well, so we can sort of quickly get ourselves up to whatever we need for whatever we're doing. The cracking egg. Yeah. entry. Okay, so first thing to do, I think, would be to get some more of these duplex bows. Because as it stands, it's going to be a little annoying. Okay, so I'm going to copy. I'm just going to quickly do a change on this sheet. Right, I think I need... So I'm going to need one more bow. Oh, yes, I do everything but one. And then I do all this stuff at the top. And then that should work. Okay, so I've just updated the spreadsheet. I think there's a plan on there that should work for 23 armor or key items, which is what I currently have. So we'll give that a shot and see how it works out. Back to the live stream window. Alright, so I need to go in here and overload the menu. Fortunately, I didn't shoot a shock arrow earlier. Now, I don't have enough to overload it normally, so I'm going to have to do something sort of advanced. First three are free. And then you got to do drop, equip. Okay, I'm overloaded, so I should be able to switch bows. Okay, still have the duplex bow equipped. Still have one here. So we've just made a new one. Okay, good. Now we should have enough to just do this normally. Yep, and so now I can just overload stuff regularly. Alright, so now we've got a lot of these. That should be enough. That gamer, I have the 3 stones, durability up, Highland shield, surf up, and guard up, plus 115 shield. That's a lot. Okay, I would like some more weapons later, but that's easy enough to do. So, the thing to do now would just be to generate a whole mess of slots. So the instructions are on here. So you want to start by equipping their Hylian shield in the last slot. So I want to pick this up. It's equipped. It's in the last slot. Unequip others. So I'm going to unequip these things. And then count the number of key items plus unsellable armor. I don't have any armor that's unsellable. So just the key items. And that's 23. So that number's 23. Okay. Have at least one target weapon, T. It doesn't matter what I corrupt. I can pick anything. Maybe the torch. I suppose it does help. It does help if you can get something to the left of the Master Sword. So if I were to find a one-handed sword with higher attack power, that would probably be smart. Yes. Yes. I'll do that real quick. So what I'm going to go do is grab a Royal Guard's Broadsword. Basically, if you have one of those, it'll be easier, because you can put it to the left of the Master Sword and then use it for some corruption later. Otherwise, the Master Sword itself will not get the durability up. And I'd like to show you that. Royal Guard's Broadsword. Royal Guard Broadsword. Royal Guard. Shield. Treasure chest. There we go. Oh, Royal Guard's sword. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Add to map. So there's one of them in a tunnel down here somewhere. So if I look at the map, the two I'm seeing are sort of directly beneath the center area. And then the other one should be in the tunnels leading... Yeah, up. So I need to go over there, I think. So I think the fastest way to do that is to head up to the library, escape, and then fly my way down. The other one's up in the towers, or up in the castle somewhere. I could go for that one, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. Why do you hear boss music? I don't know. We're in Hyrule Castle. I need you to not kill me. Oh, my goodness. Oh. I do not have enough health for this. I also don't have enough stamina. I should really fix that. Thank goodness. He sees me. I'm not here. Okay. Huh. Alright. Now that I'm out here... So I think the entrance I want is on the east edge. Somewhere. Yeah, I think it's over that way. I still don't know my way around this castle too well. Should be an entrance around here. Yeah, let's try this one. Okay, perfect. Yes, so here in the East Passage somewhere, there should be a Royal Guard Broadsword that I can use. I think it's halfway down this track. There it is. Yoink. Okay. So if I warp out of here now, it'll sort to the left of the Master Sword. So I can basically use this to corrupt that one quite easily. So I'm probably going to want to target that. I know one is opposite the dining hall. Yes. Who discovers such complicated glitches? Oh, and where does the name El Duende come from? Says Darth Vader. Well, I should tell you, or you might force choke me. The community just kind of tries stuff randomly, and eventually, like, discovers things like this. In this case, a user, like a player from China named zxrobin, happened to be messing around with hold prompt storage, I think, and over at Eventide, seeing what they could do, like mix them together, and they realized like this weird behavior was occurring, and they went back over what they did and realized that like, they essentially were creating offset in their inventory when they were messing around in there. And then later, this weapon thing, like Keenock, I think some people had read the code and were theorizing about this being possible, and then eventually Keenock discovered a way of actually actualizing it. So you can see now it sorts to the left, which means I can get this off of the far left slot. That's good. When there be a tutorial? I'm working on it. I've got a lot of stuff to do. Alright, so I need to generate a lot of offset slots. Back to my spreadsheet. Have at least one target weapon, so I've got this now. T, and K other weapons bow shield. So I don't have them yet, but I can have, you know, several. I need to generate offset equal to inventory size -1. Right, I need K other weapons, bows, and shields. So we said earlier K is 23, right? So I have 8. I can't drop this one, so I don't think it can count toward this. So I got 8, 12. I've got 19, so I need like 4 more. So I guess I should dupe some more. Let's do that. Okay, and then I want to equip this. You know, I'm actually gonna do this in the house because I can do everything there. You can use shields for this. It just helps if you have the exact setup that. And so once we have the exact right amount, we're going to generate offset just shy of that. Here we go. I should be able to just do this normally now because I have enough bows. For this, you don't need space in your inventory. So we're going to equip something else, and then you store that, and you store this, and I've got duplicated stuff. We're going to just keep duping frost blades, I guess. I don't know. Okay. And I don't need another bow. I guess I should dupe a Hylian shield. May as well. Let's do that, and then we'll switch weapons again. Two of these. It's kind of ridiculous how quickly you can... I don't know if this is going to work. Let's find out. Yep, it's going to work. Okay. Give me another one of those. And another one of these. Okay. Alright, I'll just keep duping these. Let's fill up the slots. Oops. Doesn't take long. Nope, that is not enough offset now. Okay, so I need to go back over here. Now it is enough offset, because of course it is. I guess I'm just standing in the wrong place. Okay. I don't really understand this. Jump. Great. So we've got whatever we might need. Might be delayed a bit in mod work. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Okay, everyone be kind to Nagi, please. So, this is my target weapon. Let me pick up my bows now, so I have those filled up. I don't have a target bow. I want a Hylian shield equipped in the last slot. And I need... Let me go back over this. Equip Hylian shield in last slot, unequip others. I count the number of key items. It's 23, because there's no unsellable armor, so that's the number. Have at least one target weapon. I do. This one. And K other weapons, bows, or shields. So I need to have specifically 23 of these. So I've got... right, and I can't drop this one, so I can't count that. That's 10, 14, 15, 16. I've got 17 here, so I need 6 more bows. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess I'll just drop some of these. You notice I'm also not counting this bow of light. Is that actually something I can incorporate, though? Maybe I can get rid of it. I'm tabbed over to my instructions right now, so I'm not necessarily able to read the chat. Just for a second. Okay, so I've got 19 weapons, but one of them I can't drop. So I'm going to switch this to a bow. And we'll just say it's a bow now. Right. Okay, so I should have... Let's insert one row. MS. which is not equipped. Thank you. Reset. Okay. It's not equipped. Great. And then, so I have a sword, a master sword, and then that should be 19 total. Yes, it is. Alright, so that's accurate. And then on the other side, I've got a bow of light, which is sad. And then some number of bows. Right, so now I want to copy these. And then I've got 23 of these. Yes. Good. And then, so I want to copy these down. I'm just making an entry on the spreadsheet. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, that's one too many bow being dropped there. So I probably don't need that bow. Oh, but no, it's not, because I can't move the Master Sword. Right, yes. Sword, here. Everything else, here. Then I've got the Bow of Light, which I can't move, so I've got 5 of these. Here. And then that will leave everything else I couldn't move, so that'll be here. The Bow of Light. And then the arrow slots through here. Great. Okay, so there's the plan. So this is 51 items. $52. Right, so I've got an inventory size of 52, like this. And let me just chuck some things. So, sword, master sword, and a bunch of garbage. 19. And then I want a bow of light and 6 bows. So, bow of light, I can drop this and drop this. 4, 5, 6. That should be good enough. And then 6 arrows, and a Hylian shield. I'm going to drop everything else. Actually, I guess I can store these on a mount. I've got a ton of them. Let's retain some of our stuff. Put that away. Put that away. There's a pot lid in here in town, so I'll store that. And then for the bows, I want to store this, this, I guess another one of these. Right, and I drop, drop, drop. Okay. So 6 of those, then one Hylian shield that's equipped. Nothing. Right, and then I'm going to get rid of all of my materials and food. But I won't do that yet. I need to generate offset with it. So this gives me an inventory that should work. 19 sword. Yep. And then that. And then my arrow slots, 1 shield. And a bunch of, like, key items. 23 of them total. Is that 23 total? Yes. Great. So my inventory should work here. Now I just have to count it and generate the correct number of slots. Back to the live stream window. Okay, I'm back able to read chat again. The bow light didn't get mounted. I just got a message saying that it couldn't be mounted and saw it duplicated on me. Yeah, why don't you hop in the Discord after the stream and we'll try to get you debugged, okay? So I no longer need arrowless offset slots. I've got shock arrows. So according to my little recipe book here, I need to create offset size equal to the inventory -1. And that's because we want to have a specific size for this. Right? So I need to count up my inventory slots here and generate that many. And I'd like chat to help me keep track if possible. So we've got 19. Let me just pull up a calendar here. Calculator. 19 plus 7. plus 6. Right, 5, 6, 7, yep. Plus 1. No armor. I'm going to get rid of these and my food, and just the 23 here. Plus 23. So I should have 56 pieces of gear. And let me just make sure that agrees here with this plan. Okay, so that's, I count 51, 52. Yes, I should have 56. So I need to create 55 offset slots. That's the target. 55 exactly. Yep, and the part everyone loves. Generating offset. I don't have a lot of materials, so I need to probably purchase some. Oh, I guess I should buy 2 of these. Nope, now I want 1. Because as you know, it's never enough to have, like, just 1 for this method. Fortunately, I can warp around quite a bit as needed. Oh, come on. And once I get enough, I can probably use them to dupe stuff. Alright. Shock arrow time. Let's do this. I'm just glad I'm able to hold on to enough of these bows. Oops. Good, it worked. Alright, I do not have enough things at 2, so I'm gonna do eggs and rice. We'll do these 2 and these 2. It would be really nice if I could see better what I have. You know what? I'm gonna go gather materials first, and then I'll come back here. I happen to know that it works really well if you go to Korok Forest. Remember, do not attack. Weapon modifiers on milk. Milk attack up plus 140, yes. Yeah, this is gonna take a few minutes. Not an infinite amount of time, but 55 offset. That's probably 25 minutes or so. We need help counting. Yes. In order to have eventual correctness. Apple tree goes boom. Yeah. Do I have 2 of these? I do. Oh. Stop holding. Silent Princess. Good, I've got 2 of those. It'd be nice if I didn't sell all down to 1. The main goal of this stream is to apply my Hylian Shield durability from here to this weapon, and then from this weapon to everything else. Hopefully. Okay. Okay, that's only 1 of those, that's fine. I'm just going through and getting 2 of, like, everything so I can do that quickly. 2 of this one. It would help if I had 2 of 55 separate items so I don't have to continually go and purchase stuff. But I can make do. Once I get past, like, 23, I can start duping items to, like, continually generate offset, so it will get less annoying progressively. Two already? Good. 2 of these. Yep, give me everything. I want all the stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and generate some offset here because I've got some purchasable stuff. It's all toward the end of the inventory now. Nope. Not lucky. Okay. I think there's a decent amount of, like, overload just intrinsic to this area as well. That's too much. I overshot it. Like I was saying, it's... Okay, I screwed it up a little bit. Let's fix that. There we go. All right. So as you saw at the end of this inventory, so I'm going to do... let's go with... No, not that one, sorry. I'll just do the last 4 items. Perfect. Here we go. Sell all the things. Here it comes. The first one. The 4. It's 4, everybody. Max rupees is fairly achievable now with, like, inventory corruption itself. Oh. Haha. Don't need that. Thank you. For helping keep track of the count. Right, click this. Pull it out. Suddenly I'm overloaded again. Oh look, another set of 4. Ah. Can I just sell? One thing is, this exposes how slow the menu system in this game is. Okay. And... there's another one! That's 8! Hooray! Okay, I'm all out of stock here, so I think what I'll do is I'll start dropping stuff that I have 2 of to the end of the inventory, just so it's easier to see. Okay, what else do I have? Let's just reorganize this a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So I bet I have quite a few items already that I could just get rid of. These are probably going to break when I throw them, but... oh, look at that. That is lucky. Those are iron eggs. Nope. Ah. Yes. Right, and the cane of sugar. Excellent, and I think I can throw one of these bananas on the ground, so I don't burn through it. There we go. Now we've got a nice view of what we have left, and I can just sell a bunch here. I want to sell. Yeah, this is a nice, efficient way to do it. Banan. Throw the pepper. Throw the pepper. Okay, that's 12, I think. Did you guys get, was that was another 4, right? No, the last one doesn't matter for this method, the 5th item. Just the ones before that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay, I want to sell everything but the pepper, I think. Okay, that should be 16. You make it sound like it's so far. Okay, I think I can purchase... I'm not sure this will help with anything, but I'll buy it anyway. There's a lot of carrots in Kakariko that I can use. Did I got rid of this, that's good. Okay, let's do another set. Is anything here at 2 or higher anymore? I think I already sorted those to the right. Banana. Banana. I think I need to move on to the next town already. We're currently at 16, that's good. Okay, let's move the stuff with 2 back to the end again. Okay, 1, 2, 3. These are all 1, 1. Oh, there's bananas. Yep, so I've only got 3, so I need to go elsewhere. Let's go to Kakariko. Being able to pluck all the carrots on the... yeah. Or those pumpkins. Do-boo. Oh, man. Offset slots always kill me. Are there apples in this tree? No, I blew it up earlier. I remember now. Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff here I can use. Grab a few of these, because I can drop them before I... That last one's probably not going to help. Got some Sankei Harp in here. Yes, we all know. Oops. Just collecting 2 of everything. I will take your offering for myself. Oh, please. Please don't give me this. I don't need to talk to you right now.
Oh.
I'm very busy. Very busy man. Man-child. Okay, I think I'm out of butter. Yep, I'll get 2 of these. It's like a shopping spree. Could use some eggs. Still can't believe the last ones didn't break. Sure, buy some guts. I've got like $1 million. I don't remember how the overload in this town is. Let's find out. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to do some shenanigans here. Great. Okay, so guts, carrots, egg, butter. And I'm already unoverloaded. But I will still de-equip my bow, just to be safe. This is actually one of the slowest vendors to talk to. I don't know why. They made her like a chatty old lady, which is very fitting. She's friendly. She means well. But we're very busy. I don't have time for this. Okay, 20? Question? That's 20, right? I'll have some more butter, please. Yep, 20. Great. Okay, so now I need to get my offset back. Or my overload. Right, and I need to do the thing again. too overloaded. Perfect. Okay. Butter, egg, carrot. Carp. Butter, egg, carrot, carp. Butter, egg. Butter, egg. Carrot, carp.
Ah. Hmm. Ha ha ha. Ha. Ha ha ha. Ha. Ah.
Make sure I have space here. Nice. Okay, that should be 24. We're halfway there. Almost. Almost halfway there. I'm gonna drop 3 of these. Yep, I need to drop 7. Good. Okay. Eat this. Eat that. Drop this. Good. Perfect.
Ha. Ah.
Yep. I want to sell.
Ha ha ha.
I wanted to sell 2, but I'll sell 1. 1's good. We're all good here.
Ha.
There we go.
Ha ha ha. Ho.
Okay, that's another 4. 28, I guess. May as well buy this.
Ha.
I'm gonna buy all the carrots too. We're gonna head over to Rito.
Ah.
Give me all your carrots.
Ha.
Yeah, because I don't have enough to do full load yet, so let's warp away. I can't go to Rito Village yet. I don't have a warp point for that. Oh, we're at 28, right? So now, if I were to load after eating all my food, we'd start duplicating items. Yeah, maybe we want to do that a little bit. So we'll do this. We'll hold 4 items, drop them on the ground, go generate an autosave. We'll just sit on noon. If you're going to go to the village, bake some apples. Why would I want to bake some apples? That doesn't seem like a good idea. There's my autosave. Okay, now I want to, like, eat. And we'll get this food sorted out later. Probably don't even need it, actually. I should just autosave without it. So now these 4 items are going to get duped. Right here. Assuming we counted correctly. And I also have to be careful to load the correct file, because everything got shifted around. You cannot recover any more hearts. Yep. 100 rupees per apple. I don't need money. Is there a way to modify weapons without duplicating armor, Koroks, and spirit orbs? You can't have armor if you're... Well, the K9C method kind of works. Alright, I need these 4 items. So, oh, it looks like I got my carrots duped. Oh, yes, right, of course. Yeah, the last 5 items will dupe. That makes sense. So I'm going to hold these. No, I'm going to leave these in a separate stack. That's actually convenient. These I want to combine, though. Right, and now, I think I'm going to eat all my food, because I need to anyway, get an autosave, and then I can dupe a lot more items a lot quicker. And then I won't need to reload, I can just finish up somewhere with a fast vendor. Preferably not here. Yep, 5 extra items. Makes sense. Just hope all my math is correct. If it's not, we can adjust. I'll like pick up an item to make it right. Okay, now I want to have some things at the end that I can actually use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything. Doesn't matter. Gonna go autosave. Link cannot grow fat. He has the metabolism of a robot. Delicious. I don't really know what the word mukbang means. I mean, I know contextually what it refers to, I just don't know why that word is the thing. Okay, so these 5 should duplicate. And then we can probably have enough. Who was the first person to discover menu overloading? Oh boy, I don't remember. It was a million years ago, so... hard to say. Riveting. Okay, now we've got enough. Yeah, I don't want to be here to do this because it's real slow talking to that lady. So I'm gonna go hit up old Bruce. Bruce is definitely my favorite vendor. If I had to choose one vendor, it would be Bruce. He does not poop. He just puts all the food where he puts all his weapons, into hammer space. How would you corrupt a two-handed weapon? Wouldn't the Master Sword still get in the way of the two-handed weapon being the top left? No. So, I'm going to corrupt one weapon this way, and then I'm going to use that to, like, spread the love all the way to the right, as far as possible. I'm going to drop a bunch of weapons once I get this thing done. You need them for this many key items. It kind of expands. You need, like, twice the inventory space, plus a little bit of extra. Like, I've got arrows that I can't get rid of, so it's just, like, a lot of inconvenient stuff, which is good. It's not good for the time, but it's good for you to see that it doesn't actually matter. Can I have some reliable... good old reliable. Probably... okay. Need to pick up one of these. I probably should have sorted these to the end first. Need to combine stacks. Oh, how convenient.
Oh.
Nice. Okay, good.
Oh.
He must have restocked while I was... oh, did I reload to before I bought all his stuff out? Is that what happened?
Oh. Oh.
I guess who knows.
Oh.
We are going to have to deal with the dreaded negative offset later. It's annoying. Okay, and then... yeah, I've got items for days. Let's just get this done. Cool. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bruce,
Oh.
you know what I'm here for.
Oh.
It's good that our count is correct.
Oh.
see here. Need to hold a thing and drop a thing. Okay, should be 32. And then 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
Bruce is sus. I don't know how he can afford all this stuff, or where he puts it.
Ah. Oh. Ah.
Okay, carrot. Should be 36.
Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Ah.
Should be 40.
Ah. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh.
Oops. Perfect. Okay, good. Yep, 15 to go, and we're getting there. Okay. Assuming I don't mess anything up.
Ah. Oh. Ah. Oh.
Remember to turn away from the counter when you do this so that you don't accidentally bump into it. Okay, that should be 44. I can drop some stuff. Let me pick up a couple carrots. I guess I can combine these into one stack now. Okay, let's sort some stuff to the end. I've got a lot of these. Yep, okay. So, need some eggs.
Oh. Ah. Oh.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of my carrots, I guess. Ah, come on.
Oh. Hmm. Oh.
Okay, and then carrots. Gotta make sure to do this right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I can drop one more thing. Which would be this. Cool.
Oh.
Definitely wish I had kept 2 of everything. Infinitely easier.
Ha. Oh. Ha. Oh.
Okay. Okay, where are we at now? Let me try... So we're at 48? We'll do a double check before the end. Do I have enough to do more here? Looks like I don't, so I'm gonna have to... 48. Okay. I guess we can confirm. So if we have... Let me pick these up. If we have 48, then we would do 23... So 23... 48 minus 23... We're gonna get 25 items. So... I think this would be the first one, right? So if we see topaz on the next page, then our count is right. And do I need to do anything before loading it? I don't think so. I do want to get an autosave here though, so I'm not like... Oh, right.
Oh.
Does that change the count? Yeah, okay, so now we're gonna have I think Ruby will be the last one. Or the first one, right? Let me go get an autosave, so I don't have to work back here. Good. So if Ruby is the first item, then we're definitely at 48, and we just need, like, 7 more. Assuming my math is correct. Yep, okay, good. Alright, so we're at 48. Good job, everybody. Are you gonna go over infinite speed food? Yes. Once I get this negative one, which is super long and annoying, the positive stuff is pretty quick. It's tends to go in the correct direction very quickly. Alright, so, oh right, I need to hold some items first. The whole point was to aggregate these. That's more than enough, I think. Yeah, from here over, basically. Okay, from Ruby to the right.
Yeah. Oh. Ha. Oh. Ha.
Okay, that should be 52. So I need 3 more. So, yellow lizard tail.
Oh. Oh. Ha.
Alright, I should have 55. Okay, so now, I want to get rid of all this stuff. But I first want to double check my maths are correct. So, if we have 55 minus 23, we should have 32 items that get cloned. So that's 21, 31. So I believe this one, the Shard of Farosh's Horn, should be the first one if I were to do this right now. Right? Actually, there's an easier way to check this. Yeah, I should be able to drop some weapons to test. Okay, so the first thing I want to do then is like get rid of all my materials. We don't need them. So let's just mag drop some. Just glad I don't have a million items now. Get out of my way. Those balloons always freak me out. You're like mag dropping stuff and then suddenly a balloon pops up. Okay, so I've got 23 items. 24. So 37 plus 19. 37 plus 19. 56. Right, so that's correct. I've got 56 items and 55 offset. If I drop one item right now, my inventory's blanked out. Or at least it looks like it is. Then, if I pick this up, it goes to the end. You see, after my key items. If I pick up one more item, I'm at M count 2, and it says, oh, I better sort those for you, and everything goes back to normal. Right, so I am at exactly where I need to be right now. Right? In theory. So what we're going to do now is we're going to drop basically everything to the right of the Master Sword. Sorry, we're going to drop this one too. We're going to drop everything but the Master Sword. And we're going to drop everything but the Bow of Light. One at a time and pick it up. That's going to sort them all to the end. So that would be 17. So 23 total items. Right. Sorry, no. 18 plus 6. So 24. So that means that the sword effectively will push in from the back 24 slots, which should put it exactly here. Which means it's lined up with the shield. So I believe that is correct. But I need to do an autosave first, I think. Right, so we generated the offset. I need to drop and pick up T. Yes, and then the K other things. Then autosave. Okay, great. We gotta get this right this time, or it's gonna be very annoying. So, we drop this. And pick it up. And it's here at the end of the inventory. Perfect. I'm gonna unequip it as well. I don't really want its durability transferred. And then we drop and pick up an additional K, weapons, bows, other shields. But you don't actually need to do this one at a time, I guess, but I'll do it one at a time. I suppose I can do it more than one at a time. Oops. See, the only thing that matters here is we don't go positive yet. Sorry, we're positive. We're at 1, right? So I'm going to drop another Frost Sword. Just to check, we're at 0, right? So that means we're at 1 when I pick this up. Right, so this is all working correctly. So I'm just... Oops. 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've moved 18 things to the end. And now we gotta move these ones. Alright, so we've got 18, 24 total things at the end. Right? But normally, the 24th to last item would be the shield. Right. So drop and pick up an additional K, blah, 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 autosave, close the game, reload. Alright, here's the critical section. Basically, if we did this right, we're going to corrupt this thing. Right? When we load in again. I'm going to autosave right now with one item, with an M count of 1 rather, and it's going to pretend that it doesn't need to sort the inventory. So assuming everything is correctly lined up, and I'm just going to double check one more time. I really don't want to mess this up. It would be painful. Okay, so I've got sword. No, I've got the Master Sword, the Bow of Light, a bunch of arrows, an equipped Hylian shield, and then 23 key items. And then after that, I've got my sword that I want. And I've got enough stuff to fill up the rest of the 23 items. So 17 plus 6. Yes. Okay. I believe that is it. So I need to go save, and let's see if I did everything correctly. So autosave, close the game, and reload. Oh, you're about to see hopefully negative corruption here. We'll see. Just to verify, this weapon is currently shiny, right? So if it comes back and it's not shiny, that means something happened to it. There's our autosave, right? And then close the game and reload. Which means we just lost all our slots. So if this didn't work, I'm going to move on to positive corruption and chalk it up to a learning experience. Close the game and reload. Yes, let's reload. Now, when you reload, you don't want to check, right? It has corrupted your game data, but not your visible data. So you'll see. So we continue this file. Autosave, close the game, reload. Okay, so the next step is autosave without syncing inventory. If you pause the game to go and check right now, you're not going to see what you want. It's going to look like nothing happened. That's because nothing happened to your visible inventory. You need to do another autosave without doing any syncing. That'll persist what's in the game data, which has now been corrupted. Right, so we're going to load in. Everything seems okay. I'm going to wait a little bit, because it turns out the game won't save for you unless you give it a little bit of time. Yeah, I really hope this works too. If it works, then we've got a nice corrupted sword with 800 swings on it. Okay, let's meander over to the center of town and see if we get our autosave. Yep, don't go in, don't enter shrines, don't pause to check, don't quick menu. Basically, don't do anything. Just calmly walk to the center of town. Say hi to people. Hey, don't actually talk to them, though. That might sync your inventory. I don't know. We did not wait long enough. Let's try walking further to this. There we go. All right, there's our autosave. Now we're good. Right? Now we can pause it. Autosave without syncing. Yes. We can pause it to check. Everything's back where it should be in our visible inventory, right? It all got put back. The Master Sword ended up here, though. It's possible the Master Sword ended up corrupted. Is that right? No, I'm pretty sure this one should be. We'll see. Yeah, I'm a little worried because he's swapped positions, and that's confusing me. It's not supposed to do that because of how it was sorted, but it's fine. The bows are back. The shield is still there. 23 key items. We don't have anything weird going on anymore. So let's see what happened. Right, and then T should now have the durability of the Hylian shield. If we did that all correctly. If my plan worked. Oh, it should be RGS. Yes, T is the RGS. Okay, that's promising. There's no shiny on it anymore. That means it's broken, right? Now, does anybody happen to know what the durability of a Royal Guard shield is normally? Or a Royal Guard sword, rather? No, the Master Sword I swung... Actually, did it get corrupted? That's interesting. Yeah, it doesn't have shiny. I'm not sure if it did before. But, I'm pretty sure it works. So let's go test it out. I want to go swing this more times than it should work. 14. So if I slam the ground 14 times and it's not broken, we can be pretty sure it's been corrupted to have higher durability. I am gonna go quickly generate a new autosave though, if I can somewhere, because I would like to like not have weird shenanigans on the save file. Okay, there. So now we've got a few autosaves, right? This one here is about to be corrupted. Sorry, this one is about to be corrupted. This one is just corrupted, but like things were confusing. And then this one we just saved, like everything should be good. Wait, sorry. Yes. Right. Okay. 14. Let's try it. Yep, it's not shiny anymore. Clearly it's inferior. Actually, I'll just cut some trees. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's go cut some wood. This should take a little while. 5, 6. I'm counting. 7, 8, 9, maybe. 10. 11. 12. 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I think you get the point. This is not going to be breaking anytime soon. So yeah, it's been corrupted. I'm going to load the previous file because I would like all 800 durability on it. Thank you very much. Now we're going to get to the next part where we use this to basically corrupt everything else. Now, I don't need all the crap that's in my inventory right now. Instead, so that's good. At least we got the negative corruption working. It took kind of a long time on this file, but that's fine. Right, it's still not shiny. Okay, I'm going to get rid of a bunch of this stuff. We don't need 18 copies of the same weapon anymore. It's not going to help us. Right, so the nice thing is now I should be able to use this to corrupt that. Or use it to corrupt this. Right? We're going to spread the corruption around quite a bit. Yes, and I've got a shield. The shield doesn't need to receive any corruption. We're going to want to cook some food. So I need to grab some well, right. So the next thing we're going to do essentially is try to use that to corrupt everything else. You don't need as many offset slots for this. You need to just cover past your key items to shift it to the right once. I want to spread the corruption first to my bow slot. So we'll drop this and pick it up. So now it's here, it's equipped. The next thing over to the right should be this Bow of Light, which is currently undamaged. I want to skip over that, though, because I would prefer to get, like, a Duplex Bow corrupted, because it's a lot more, you know, manageable. I can shift it around easier. And then we want to skip over the shield anyway later, so... What can we do with this? It might be easier to transfer it over to... No, I want to keep this saved because I've got the arrows. Right, so... the basic idea behind this next one is we're going to abuse Eventide storage. Or, sorry, not Eventide storage. We're going to abuse Eventide and some of how that works in order to basically profit. So I need to equip a bow. I need to equip 0 arrows because I don't want to be dealing with that. Good, alright. And then we're going to go fly over to Hateno. Or, not Hateno, the Lurelin village. And I think I can get there from here somehow. Alright, place the bomb. Hold the shield. Do the thing. Oops. Ugh. Like I've forgotten how to do this. There we go. There we are. Right, I have no idea which direction I want to go from here. Not that direction, though. Please get out of my way. Oh. Okay. Alright. That looks like it worked. Vaguely. Nope. Just gotta get a clean launch. Come now. Yes! Now, for all I know, I'm gonna have to do it again anyway, because I don't think I'm gonna get over this mountain. Get over this mountain. Oh, that would be awesome. Come on. You got this. Climbing it little by little. We can work with this. I want to go this way anyway. Okay. Good enough. We got over here. Can't we just get a video with the things we need instead of these long strings? Yes, I understand you want these videos, and I am working on them, but they do take time. I actually got a bunch of footage for the weapon modifier corruption tutorial today. I hope to have that ready soon. Nope. Come on. There we are. Alright, yes, so we're gonna head over to Eventide. We're gonna get a blood moon, and it's gonna interrupt our flight, probably. I wonder if I should just head over to that hill. Seems like a nice spot for... Actually, if I can make it to this one, I'll be very happy. We've got a blood moon. Oh wait, I want to store this for later, right? No, I can't. I won't be able to store this one. Okay, I'm gonna fall out of the sky as soon as this is over. Yeah. The editing process can be quite tedious, especially with a glitch this ridiculous. A lot of research is required prior to making a guide to avoid it basically getting invalidated immediately. Oh, holy crap, it worked. Okay, I actually want to fly over to this shrine and grab it before I get to the island, because subsequent trips will be faster. And then we're going to generate some slots again. Yeah, I want the video to be informative, I want it to be accurate, I want it to be quick, and I kind of get to choose two of those things. I don't want to release something that's immediately invalidated. Especially if I'm doing the invalidation. Okay, I'm just going to walk it the rest of this way. One other thing, if you want the information about this stuff, I'm not like hiding it anywhere. It's right on my Discord, and in the speedrunning server. I've been posting documents like basically every day outlining exactly how to do this stuff. So you can read it up. It's just like getting a published edited video with the correct stats is like, it does take time. I know some people like the visual stuff, which is why I've decided to start doing these, though, a little bit. Okay, now that we've got that unlocked, I just need to go generate some slots. Now, like I said, the only thing required for forward inventory corruption is to have enough offset slots to cover your key items +1. That's all that's technically required. I want to do a little bit more than one. I want to do like 6, because that lets you carry up to 6 items back through with you. IST gets so many discoveries that previous stuff quickly... Yes, like... Every recipe we were cooking with last week is just the worst now. It's hilarious. If it weren't so difficult to like make a guide for this, it would be funnier. Okay, I need there to be items to purchase, so I've got to find... I don't necessarily need to purchase items, I just need to have access to them. Any items at all. Imagine thinking you see a shooting star, but it's a guy flying with a wind bomb. Yeah. Yeah, if you hop into the Discord, like, all that information is there. There's also a lot of helpful people who will, like, guide you through it for some of it. If you're content waiting for the guide, that's fine. If you can figure it out from the stream, I've got you covered there too. So I hope that this negative durability transfer is the hardest thing to figure out. Once you get that done, like, this sword is kind of your keystone. Like, I can use that to corrupt anything. Right? I do want to drop it on the ground, though. So you gotta protect this thing with your life. If I were to swing it at a tree and use up 1 durability, I would be very sad. It is, yes, Nagi is correct. It is essentially an in-game save editor at this point. The amount of things you can do are just crazy. You can delete items, you can add items, you can modify items. I mean, I don't understand. Oh? I love the sounds these things make. I happen to know how to spawn stuff back in a shop. If I sleep now, here, I think Bruce will restock his supply. But I can generate like 8 slots right now, so I'll just do that. Everything I buy 2 of right now I can generate slots with. It won't get in my way. I'm glad I have so much money. Let's get a Hardy Radish. I need stuff. I need one thing that I have 1 of for later. Okay, there, we've got a bunch of junk. Okay, and then... Right, now we do the thing again. Yep, and that should be enough here in Korok Forest. Alright, so... Sort. First 4 items. I want to sell. I want to sell these first 4 items. Okay, we're gonna count... We're gonna count to, like, maybe 28. Probably should do 32. Let's do 32. There's 4. Our first 4. Hooray. Yeah, it might be YouTube. I think I probably, yeah. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna try to record the last 2 hours. I'll have a video of some of this. That's like crisper. So if you maybe you can watch that later. I don't know. I'm not sure I'll post that. I might just use it for the footage, so I can get this guide out quicker. I lost my footage for the weapon modifier corruption stuff. That's why I've been having to do the entire thing over again 2 times. Okay, there we go. And is there anything else I can buy over here? Nope, I've got 2 of everything still. Okay, so now I just equip the weapon. Pull it out. There we go. Sort. Very important. This will be 8. So yeah, what's the recipe for instant draw? There is none. You do not want quick draw on your modified weapons. That is the one. That's the one that gets like poorly corrupted. It's bad. All right, that should be 8. I believe I still have sugar and rice. I can afford to buy one of these. I mean, I guess we can take the soup ladle. Alright, so we should be up to 8 now. If I didn't miscount. Gotta be careful though, if you give a multi-shot bow like the Great Eagle bow too much of a quick shot. If you give any bow a quick shot, it'll be slower. Because the quick shot is out of 1,000, and you can only get up to 120. So, it's just not, it's not good. You don't want to do it. It's like the one upgrade that is bad. El Duende, I have a quick draw bow of light. Yes, but is your quick draw actually quick draw, or is it slower? So I think I want to sleep until... Oh, this is annoying. I need to sleep until morning twice. Yay, soup ladle. Yes. How did you manage that? Who is that referring to, Nate? I'll Discord you a clip then. I'm not disbelieving you. If you have one, that would be awesome. We just need to figure out how to replicate it. The problem with the quick draw modifier is it's out of 1,000, like I said, and the 0.12 or that you can get is like just not. Sorry, the 120 that'll come out to like 0.12 ratio. It's not fast enough. Okay, so now that I've slept here twice past midnight, this place is sold out. But if I go back to Bruce, he should have stuff. Link the recipe in the clip. Rob quick draw BOL. Right, let us know, Makiro. I was theorizing earlier a way to get weapon modifier corruption only using 32 slots. So that's how many we're going to create right now. I don't know that we can test that here. It'd be difficult. You need to have no more than 30 items in your inventory, or like 31. So it's like basically you get one weapon and then a bunch of stuff that you use just for corruption purposes.
Yep.
Just realized I can break some stuff open here. Oh, lame. One wood.
Yep. Yep.
Cool. Now it gave me 2. Alright, I just wanted a few extra items. Now if I sleep here in town past midnight, the same thing will happen. Oh look, he's restocked. This is how you can restock a shop. It works with everything but arrows. It works with arrows too, but it won't work if you have more than 50 of a particular arrow type.
Oh.
It just won't. Don't try it.
Hey. Oh. 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 Ah.
Okay. Alright. Are they at the end? I can drop this. Make them at the end. Let's make some more stuff. This is definitely less painful than the last set of offset slots, because I don't really need to hold on to anything. Okay, there we go. There's like less in my inventory, you know? Wait, sorry. Right. 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna do this one, because I have exactly 2 of it. So I want to make it more confusing.
Oh. Oh. Aha. Oh. Aha.
Interesting. Okay, hold. Drop. Okay, so that should be 12. Pick up 2 of those. Anything I can buy? Eggs? I can get 2 more eggs.
Oh. Oh.
Let's get this out of the inventory. Probably not going to be able to do anything with those either, but we'll just conserve them. There, okay. Right, so... Whoop. Draw.
Oh. Ha.
Selling the wrong item here would be very annoying.
Ha. Oh.
Because I need something to drop. Okay, so that should be 16.
Oh.
Just buy this as well. Already got 2 rice.
Oh.
Fresh milk.
Hey.
I don't have enough here anymore, so I'm going to buy the rest of the rice out.
Oh.
Oops.
Oh.
We'll take them all. It's perfectly fine to overshoot in this case. We don't have to be as precise. That last one, you do have to be precise, but you don't have to be precise, like, the whole time. Like, if you count after you create them and it turns out you're slightly over, like, you can still work with that, essentially. Now, you have to sleep in a bed that's far away from the place you want to respawn stuff at. So we're halfway to the target slots. And I have a bed here. I think if I sleep till morning, that'll get me through midnight. Yeah, ping me on the Discord after we're done with the stream. I'd love to pick your brain about that. If that does work, that's pretty impressive. Okay, I only need to sleep through midnight, so I've just done that. If I head back to Korok Forest, they're gonna have stuff for me too. And then I can sleep there if I want to get this stuff back too, so. The plus 120 recipe with crit is very difficult to make. If I don't get to it on this stream, I will show that next week. Hopefully, I'm hoping to finish a guide and have a stream per week. So you kind of get a preview of what's incubating, and it also helps me vet that, you know, I don't want to give you any misinformation. I don't want to have you go to try it and be like, this doesn't work. I mean, you're going to do that anyway, some people, but hopefully, if you follow the instructions, it'll actually work. I'm still getting people telling me that, like, the Bow of Lightsteel video I put up doesn't work, but, like, most people are saying it does work, so clearly that's not the case. Got too many of those, don't even do this. I might be able to finish up right here, that'd be great. Now, we don't need to ditch our slots again. Like, that's just once for the negative offset. And there might be a way around that. I haven't put it through my brain enough. For positive, you keep your slots. You're good. You don't need to get rid of them. You want those slots. Ideally. Okay. What do we got here? What are we working with? Let's see, I'm gonna drop these on the ground. No, I'm not gonna drop all of them. I'm gonna drop... I don't need to drop them at all. Like, it's fine. I'll just live with them there. In fact, actually, if I can get an acorn here... Nope, that's fine. If I recall, I need 1 fewer bow here because of the extra grain. Yes, great. First 4 items. Bye. Yes, I don't like how the menu options shift around depending on the vendor you're talking to, but I guess that makes sense. What else are you gonna do, right? Okay. And if I undershoot, that's also okay. You'll see. Like, I can measure it. Like, you have a lot more flexibility with this method. That other one has to be super precise. Can't mess it up. High stakes. I'm really glad that worked out. That's the first time I've run through those instructions live. I was gonna do that earlier today and didn't get a chance, so could have gone disastrously. And honestly, the rest of this is pretty easy. Like, it's all the same thing. Just do the same thing, just with different target items and not different offsets. Sorry, where are we now? 20? Great. Probably should be paying attention to that more. I don't want to rely on you guys too much. Rude. What I should do is, I really need to stop doing, like, crazy things on stream and just do something more laid back, you know? This is like cutting-edge research, so it's the chance of failure is pretty high. And somehow I've avoided that so far. Careful planning, I guess. Okay, that should be another one, 24. Now, at this point, we've got enough to cover our key items, right? So if we were to load right now, theoretically, you know, this stack of wood would dupe. I don't want to do that necessarily. But we'll just, we'll keep generating. I think 32 slots should be enough to cover whatever shenanigans we might get up to with respect to food. And I know everyone wants to see, like, some speed food or something. Duplicated, or not duplicated, corrupted. I don't want to buy that. I've already got too many of them. Okay, so let's see if I have... sorry, buddy. Great, so let me drop 3 of these. Perfect. Now I should be able to... Great, first 4 items. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. That's better. That looks right. I want to sell. I'd like to sell these items. Yeah, you know, apologies if the first half of the stream was slower. It's just, that is definitely the more difficult glitch to do. It's very, very difficult. Okay. I didn't really want to throw this egg, but it's fine. It broke, that's fine. Okay, so that's 4 more. That still counts. I assure you. So what are we up to now? 24 or 28? I think they can happen. I don't really know how YouTube does that. Okay, I've only got 3 items. Let's go make some more. Annoying. I'm gonna buy everything in the shop. Oh, I guess I could start duping stuff now. What are we up to? 28? So I could just load to get the last 5 items cloned. I could do that. Is that worth doing? Not really. Not yet. I don't have enough here, so I'll just sleep. It's fine. Okay, so 7 a.m. I want to sleep until morning. You need to sleep through midnight. As long as you pass through midnight during the sleep, it'll work. Always use Enhancer for YouTube if you use a web browser on a laptop desktop. What is that, Monkey Girl? Oh, that's for people who don't want ads. I see. Okay, so now, if I come back to Ateno, they'll have more stuff. Which includes clothing. So if you ever feel like you want to fill up your clothes inventory, you know, to avoid getting like an unsellable armor or something like that, you can do that. YouTube Premium. Yeah, I guess that would work. Oh, man. Like I said, I don't really know what their strategy there is. I think I can get some wood here. Oh, I already have enough. I guess I'll get some... I won't get some more. I'm just gonna go buy stuff in the shop. Yeah, I'll hop on the Discord later.
Oh.
I didn't need to buy 2 of those, but I did anyway. Oops. Let's drop one on the ground. I hope it doesn't break.
Oh.
Basically, I want to overshoot so that I have space for things like materials.
Oh.
Or, you know, what have you. Okay, let's see what we got here. What do we got cooking? Right, I want to drop like 6 of these. Let's drop that too. Okay, perfect. If I have to keep doing overload multiple places, it's going to be really annoying. Oops, didn't drop it there. There we are. First 4 items. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I have things to sell. Could you buy them?
Aha. Oh. Aha. Oh.
Awesome. Okay. Now, hold a thing. Hope it doesn't break. Okay, that's 4 more. So that's, is that 32? I think 32 should be enough, actually. I don't want to go too high. Basically, at this point, it kind of depends on what you have in your inventory. You really just need to get past your key items, though. So I'm now, I've got 32, so hope I didn't go too far. 32 minus 23. So I've got 9. I've got 9 extra slots to play with. Right? It'll dupe anything 9 beyond my key items. So I need to be very careful to not dupe my arrows, if possible. Which means I kind of want some buffer items.
Oh.
I'll just buy up the rest of this guy's stock.
Oh.
Maybe get some shields or something.
Oh.
It won't matter once we get 80,000 arrows. Then I can safely clone those. It will not matter. So I've got 7, 8... Right, I need like one more thing before I try a file load, or I'm going to be in a world of hurt with my ancient arrows. I guess a shield would work. Let me go grab the pot lid from over here. Now that I've got enough, though, I just need to head to Eventide, essentially. When you enter Eventide, it kind of nukes your inventory for you, conveniently. Except for your key items. Okay, I want a little bit more of a buffer. I don't necessarily trust things, so I'm gonna go grab some frogs and junk from up here. How's everyone doing tonight? Ooh, there we go. Okay, that's 8 items, 9, 10. So theoretically, it should not reach into the arrows. If it does, it's not the end of the world. It's just kind of annoying. I'm gonna get some fish and frogs and stuff. I would like to make sure, to make very sure. This is not the place for it, though. I'll do. Sorry, duckies. We'll go back for these two, never know when I'm gonna need them. Alright, so now... I've got a solid 10 here, so unless we're at 33, it's not happening. I should see raw bird drumstick spawn over, if that's the thing. Now I want to move this to the end. Right, so I'm going to do a thing now where I attempt to shift this over twice. Right, this is equipped. If I shift it twice, I'm going to unequip this. I'm going to unequip this. Which I guess I'll leave that on. Yeah. So we'll see how to corrupt, like, materials right now. Next. So this should shift to the right, too. And get that apple. At the same time as this one shifts to the right, too. And gets this duplex bow. That's my plan right now. Once I get the duplex bow, then I can use that to shift and get other things. It's definitely easier to do it one, but I don't really want to deal with this bow of light. So... that seems correct. Right, so now I need to get an autosave somewhere. Oops. Good. There's the autosave. Now, you'll recall I unlocked this shrine earlier. Inventory corruption requires you to get a save and reload without closing any menus, but modifier corruption doesn't have any issue like that. That's correct. That's correct, Dylan. If this doesn't work, then we don't lose our slots. Like, we can try it again and fix it. If it does work, it might work on the wrong thing if we mess it up. Like, it's pretty lenient. If you don't have Eventide available, you can also use Trial of the Sword, although that kind of screws with your, the placement of your, bomb. Sorry, the placement of your, Master Sword, rather. Yeah, that's got some curve on it right there.
Yep.
Perfect. Excellent. 10 out of 10. That'll do. I hope. Okay. Now, a couple things I need to switch. I want this equipped. I want this still equipped, I guess. I want 0 of the arrows. So what'll happen here, I think, is this one will corrupt this one. I'm fine with that. And this one should corrupt that one. Right, so... Is that what I've got? And it's basically the same configuration as I had before. I'm just like, if there's another autosave while I'm in flight, I want it to be okay. Perfect. Can barely see the island out there. I've had better speed. Is this the wind? I missed what you said. How does Sword Trial screw with the master? It removes it from your inventory and places it back at the end, as opposed to at the beginning. So you have to account for that properly. It's not super straightforward. Another thing you need to worry about is you have to have space in this one for your in the inventory. You need space so that when you exit Trial of the Sword or Eventide, it will actually be able to grant you the weapons. Welcome to Eventide. Okay, now when you enter Eventide, do any of you know why he is El Duende? Oh, it's from college. I forget. I wrote a paper on something. Just it's totally random. Doesn't have a whole lot of meaning. And then it became my gamer tag, and then I carried that forward forever. Sorry, I forgot to answer that question earlier. Okay, so on Eventide, it deletes your whole inventory, and it actually successfully does this, even with IST slots. Except for your key items, right? So if I pause it right now and look at my inventory, right, everything's gone except for 23 items. Now I have 33 slots. So if I were to, I don't know, grab 2 weapons right now, those would definitely be covered. Even if I only had 25 slots. So you really don't need much space. So I want to grab 2 weapons. And then what's going to happen is those 2 weapons are going to... Oh, sort of forgot. That was convenient. Oh, Jesus. Sort of forgot about that. Can you please die? Alright, here's one weapon. It really doesn't need to be a good weapon. You gonna punch me? What? I can just... You want to unequip the weapons you pick up? Right, I'm currently... It's over here, which is fine. Right, anything you pick up here is pretty much going to get carried over, within reason. I would prefer not to pick that up. So I'm going to go grab the boat ore that's over this way somewheres. I'm not sure it'll allow me to eat that food with negative offset like I have. Here we go, this'll do. Okay, now I've got 2 extra weapons, right? So when I exit Eventide, it's going to carry over everything within my 33 offset slots, which means these 2 weapons will get included first. That will shift everything else over to the slots. All of the items. assuming you can fit these two in your pouch. If you can't, it won't really shift things around so much. It might do it within the slot, but not outside. So if you're crossing from this to bow, or from bow to, or shield to like items or something, this is kind of required, that you have space. But yeah, at this point, all I have to do is exit Eventide. Because when I entered, it stored my inventory for me. Probably the fastest way to do that is to run back over this way. Then I can eat something to heal myself. Very dangerous coming here with only 3 hearts, I'm just realizing. The one problem is if I pick something up right now and try to eat it, oh, you're gonna cause all sorts of trouble, aren't you? Okay, I don't know. I think I can swim this way. I just need to get to the exit point. Oh, come on. Yes, I give up. Please give me my stuff back. So you'll be able to see directly what happens with the item, if this works. Oh, right. I just remembered something. It doesn't corrupt it into your visible inventory, right? So you exit, don't pause it. That's the thing. Everyone's like, oh, let me check. Wait, it's not corrupted, right? So you need to not pause it. You need to go and generate an autosave somewhere. Right? All my stuff's been returned, but I've got my gear shifted over too, and I can't enter this shrine to generate the autosave. There's an autosave without pausing. So if I pause it, you can see these entered and shifted everything over 2 squares to the right. So theoretically, this one should line up with this one. This one should line up with this one, which won't have any effect. You won't be able to see it. And this shield should line up with apples. So if I'm correct, we'll see 999 apples. That's how you can corrupt weapons, or sorry, materials. And we should see this bow become shiny again, right? If that's the case, this has 800 durability as well. So let's load that autosave and see what happened. Remember, you cannot pause the game when you use inventory corruption. You need to do the thing that triggers the corruption, then get an autosave to persist it, and then load. Then you can check. Okay. Okay, that's still shiny, so that's not a good sign. I think what happened here is I have too many negative slots. So we're going to go a slightly different route. That's annoying. Okay. Why did that not work? It shifted everything over twice. I don't really like using Eventide for this purpose. So what I'm going to do instead is just do it the standard way, which doesn't involve going negative. One problem with that method is when you're negative, it does strange things to your inventory. So I want to drop enough stuff. This is going to get a little nasty before it gets good. We're going to first lock up our arrows. Okay, good. Right. Okay, so I want this to shift to the left. That means I need to pull in 2 weapons. Now we have 32, so I have 9 extra that I need to account for. 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm gonna have 6 here no matter what I do. 6. Basically, my plan is to avoid Eventide entirely. I've not had great luck with it, to be honest with you. Okay, so 1, 2, 8, 9. So I gotta get rid of these. It's gonna duplicate the Bow of Light, which I can deal with. It's also going to duplicate all my arrows, which is more annoying, but not the end of the world. I think we can fix those. Just have to account for them. Right, so that's going to shift 2 over. Oh, and that's good, because it'll land on arrows, if I'm correct. I think I forgot to de-equip the sword. I think that's what happened. Yeah. Anyway, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I should shift 2 into the file, but it's also going to duplicate all my arrows. So this could go very, very wrong. I believe back in Hitano I had the right configuration, but I'm not 100% sure on that. 6. Let's try this one. What's the worst that could happen? If it does get all effed up, I can just grab items to undo my arrows. But if I can show you the arrows corrupting, that should be good enough. It didn't corrupt the arrows either. It definitely shifted these over to the right. Oh, I forgot. I did the thing I wasn't supposed to. I paused. Okay, let's fix that. Okay, Muojim. Yes, this one. 2146. All right. Let's try this one more time. Bash things now to see if one runs out of energy and the other keeps working. Q&A after the glitch. Yeah, maybe. Depends. I might. So I'm supposed to end at 10. I need to go ask for an extension. All right, this should have fixed things. Right, so our arrows are no longer effed. But I need to drop everything here. And this is the save state, so it's got an equipped item. Oh, it's just going to get to the bow, isn't it? That's dicey. Here's what I'm going to do. Weapons do work. They work the same way as shields, but it's definitely going to be easier for me to get this shield over onto this bird drumstick, say. Or actually, in that file, I suppose it would be apples, question mark? No, it should be fine. So let's do this one. Drop these 2, unequip this one. Yes, and then I can show at least the arrows getting corrupted. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Oh, and I gotta drop all this stuff. Just one moment. Alright, my apologies. The only problem is now I need to drop all this stuff that's been duplicating. I should really get rid of most of it on an autosave. Let's do mag drop. Yes, but if I cannot get this to work with the arrows, I can show you, at least with things like materials. Those should be fine. It's very easy to go from shield in general. It's just more lenient because you don't have to worry about things like arrows getting in the way. And the Untitled stuff does work. I've got the steps kind of wrong. I'll have some updated ones in the description. Maybe a link to a short video. I don't want to waste your time with that. And I definitely want to get to the food. If I can corrupt the arrows, though, that means I can get all of them, and then that would be nice. Okay, so now we're doing 9 items, so we're doing 6, 7, 8, 9. So this should shift the weapons over. Right. But then I have to be very careful not to not to open the menu. Yeah, you can totally use the other Master Sword when the first runs out. Really? That's interesting. That does not say cast Daddy. Alright, I do not want to pause it. Now I need to go autosave. I need to actually get an autosave. I should be able to glide down. I don't think I can make that. maybe if I... No, I can't equip stuff. Maybe I can jump off this cliff. Right, I don't have enough stamina, so I'm gonna land in the ocean. If I can make it to Chasketa down here, that'd give me an autosave. I should have waited, like, you know, 45 seconds, I guess. Oh, this might work. There's my autosave. Alright, cross your fingers. A lot riskier than essence duping. This will duplicate my arrows, which is not great. But it should also overwrite some things. Okay, that worked. This one is now... We can go test this. Because nothing super offensive happened. Why is your manual save always in front? I did some stuff. Oh, did you guys, did you get disconnected for a second there? Stream froze. Okay, my OBS says it's back. Is it still frozen? You're right, Dylan, but my video was cut. Dark side messes the Steam up. Are you guys, is it, okay, it gets good in. So, what is the usual durability of a duplex bow? Because this one has been corrupted. Can someone look that up? And then what I want to do is go test this. And I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to use Eventide anymore. It's not really working for what I want to do. If you're on 100% file, you only need 2 more hearts anyway, and you'd have to generate a lot more offset. Yeah, it's true. 24? 24. So if I can fire this more than 24 times, theoretically it's also been corrupted. Okay, so let's go and do that. Let's work back to town. I think everything in here is okay. Yeah, somehow none of these got duplicated. Not really sure why that is. I'm a little confused. What I will do is drop a bunch of stuff, though, before we warp. I don't want to have 9 of these. Just throw these off the cliff here. Oh. I just lost my feed for a second there. Should be back up. I don't know what that was. First cool and all wanted like join it or something. Oh, if they only have 18 durability, yeah, that's fine. I'm getting rid of these so that next time I have to do this, I don't have to drop as many. And I love that I'm dumping them off a cliff here. Okay, so I've got oh, right, I can drop one of these. There we go. 10 unique items, just enough to have a buffer that's clean. And then I think I want to drop this, pick it up. Yeah. Okay, this is now corrupted, so hopefully we've got one of everything, and then we can go and do some cool stuff with it. I would like to corrupt the arrows, but I'm going to focus on materials and food next, because I think those are probably more important. The arrows work the same way. It's just that you have to get past them with the offset, which is annoying, and then they dupe initially until you get them, like, clobbered. I choke you for saying that. You're not talking about me. Full inventory of Master Swords. Yeah, someone had told me that didn't work, but I guess that was misinformation. Let's get an autosave here. Because somehow we're still good. I'm wondering... Oh, I must have pulled in some items from somewhere? From negative space somewhere? That probably straightened that out. Okay, so we got an autosave. we can test fire this thing. So you said, how many was it? 28? Or 18? I'll just go buy some. What could be the worst thing that could happen? Let's do bomb arrows.
Oh.
Give me them all. I've been doing it 7 p.m. Saturdays. Alright, so we want to... Right, and this is the correct one? The quote-unquote damaged one? That I've never fired? Let's see how many times I can shoot it. 2, 3... I don't need to count. We have 30 arrows to start with. I don't know if this is going to work, because I'm not really sure how it got corrupted properly. It was supposed to be targeted, but it didn't work like 9 times. I need to enter all this stuff into Piston Simulator. I think it would have been giving me a warning by now if it was 18. So, I've fired this more than 18 times, right? Yeah, like almost 30. So this is also a corrupted bow. I'm gonna load the previous save because I would like to have a undamaged version of this. Yeah, there's a way to do that. That Nagi's, yep, burn the bow, then teleport. It worked. I did it earlier. I stopped at 28. It didn't break, so clearly the thing has more durability than it should. So we've managed to get... Now, weapons... I went from this weapon to this one. That's what happened there. I'm not sure why it didn't work the first time or why it's not working for arrows, but that's definitely what happened there. You can see that it would be trivial to do it to another weapon, right? In fact, you could just use regular durability transfer, like menu overload, then strike the ground with this one while you have another one actually equipped. It would transfer the durability to that one. And if you did that onto this, and it was upgraded, it would have, like, a lot more swings, because it loses durability slower. So you can get your bows and weapons now. Shields were already not a problem. You can use the same thing I did for the weapon to the bow to go from bow to, like, ammo, and I actually want to try that. So what I want to do is drop this and put it to the end of the list. Pick it up. Right. So now it's at the end of the list. It's equipped. This one I'm going to sort to the beginning of the list, and I'm going to get rid of this stuff. I don't actually need these rusty swords. So now it's at the beginning of the list, which means it should corrupt this way. My shield, I'm going to leave here because I want to use that to get into the materials. I just dropped 10 items. I'm kind of confused, though. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, so I only dropped 8? Now I am confused. I'm definitely getting 9 of these, though, right? Yeah, because this didn't get duped. So I think one of these escaped is what happened. Right, so next would be corrupting materials. Right, so let's get rid of a couple things. Just drop them on the ground. So what would happen now if I were to get an autosave and load is it would actually just transfer the shield in. That would shift the shield over one slot, and it should, in theory, corrupt this set of apples. Right? And without me having to do anything else. So, yes, I think that's all. That's all that's required.
Hey!
Like I said, materials are a little bit easier. You can do them 3 at a time. There's a video that Gent put up that I walked him through the process. Okay, we got an autosave. So I want to load the autosave. Only way to check durability is to smash it on rock or something, or transfer to arrows. 388 hits before the Master Sword breaks. It's more than that, I think. Because it's got 800 durability. Now, remember, you don't want to pause and check. Now I need to go generate another autosave elsewhere. Because this particular glitch is super freaking Oh, right. And actually, I should have just waited 45 seconds. The game will not give you another autosave that quickly, so we're going to walk back up the hill slowly, without running. No need. Really like this to work on materials. I'm not really sure what's going on there. It might be because it's duping them at the same time. So it's like moving a different one into the slot or something. Right? Okay. So let's see what happened. Exactly. Oh, and I didn't de-equip it. That's going to be a problem. Yes, I forgot to de-equip it. So what will have happened now is this will have cloned over here instead, because this one was the one that was equipped. Yes, so we're going to drop that and everything else that cloned here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And redo this. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this was our prior state, right? So we need to generate an autosave here and do that again, but this time de-equip the sword, or bow, or shield. Well, the Wendigo 5, I was talking about Master Sword with spring-loaded hammer durability. Oh, yeah. I would definitely go for this if you can get it to work, because it's like a lot more hits. It's like 8 times more. Yeah, exactly. You can play the whole game with just that one weapon. And that's how I was able to actually defeat Ganon with a soup ladle. It's not enough durability, even though it's got the damage. So, I've already done this to another file. I'm not sure what's going on tonight. I think I'm just forgetting one tiny step. That's kind of how this glitch goes. You need to make sure you get it right. So we did get the bow durability corrupted. That's good. If I can get materials and food, I think I will have satisfied my promise. No, let me make sure everything's good. Right, so this will transfer in. Yes, okay, so I want to get an autosave and then de-equip the shield. Right. So there's my autosave. I need to make sure that this is not equipped, because what will happen is it'll clone an equipped copy, which will be on the left, and then that'll screw everything up. I want the equipped one to be here, effectively. Now I just need another autosave. Do I need another autosave? I don't need another autosave. My bad. I can load this one directly. But I need another autosave after I load it. Got the auto. One weapon, huh? Old school Zelda simulator. Yes, pretty much. That's a good point. Benjamin, you said I got the auto. We'll see. So, now that it's not equipped, it should actually shift over and apply the durability. So I'm gonna get another autosave. This game definitely becomes like generating autosaves when you're doing inventory corruption. You're just walking around, hoping the game will save the game. El Duende, who would win? Probably the best you're gonna get for lightsaber. Yeah, the fully upgraded Master Sword has an insane amount of durability. This was already possible way back in the day. Not for food, but for weaponry. Actually, it might have been possible for food, we just never thought to try it, because it was so painful to set up. Okay, now that I've got an autosave, I can check. So, interestingly enough, there's a new shield here. Right, so this got shifted over, and it's still equipped. Which means, theoretically, the apple that was in that slot should now be corrupted to 999. Right. Oh, I know what the problem is. I know what I'm doing wrong. I targeted the apple, but I'm including it in my IST offset slots. If you do that when you load the save again to like check the corruption, it will transfer in first and prevent the 999. Sorry, that is a very important thing actually. So now when I load in to this autosave that I just got, it should allow the apples to load. I can't believe I forgot that. I wonder if that's why... Yes. So I did get the correct... I got the corruption on the mountainside that I wanted, but then I transferred in the arrows, which prevented the 999 from loading. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there you go. Now I think we should do some sort of meal. Hooray! That's a lot of apples. Now that this is in here, it will push out any other apple stacks. So I could do it again with this one. You dare me to feed 9... So let me do this one more time, just to prove that it's sustainable. I want to drop all the duplicate stuff that I have down here first. Oops. Right. Okay, again, I've got 8 items. Sugar's here. This thing's here, right? So now if I get an autosave... So I guess I could get arrow slots working too. I just need to make sure... Yeah, it's tough. I probably generated a little too much offset. I should have started with, like, 1. Got a little overzealous there. Do you have a pastebin instructions list for this glitch? I have one for the negative offset. Well, it's in this spreadsheet, and I'm going to make a guide that explains how to do it for a specific setup. So my plan is, like, you would wipe your save using that, like, negative offset thing. Then you'd get a weapon corrupted. Then you'd transfer it into your main file. So you don't have to deal with, like, counting up your own stuff or, like, figuring any of that out. You can do it. It's not required. And I would like to remove that from consideration. This one will have very specific instructions, and the setup kind of doesn't matter. It's a whole lot of walking for one autosave. And I need to make some hasty food, so I'm probably going to have to grab, like, some Swift Carrot back in town. Can I get an autosave? There's an autosave. Right. So now that I have that autosave, I want to de-equip this. That's very important. 8, 9. The 9th item will get shifted in, push everything over. It should target sugar. So we're going to load the autosave that we just made. And I've only got 30 minutes more in the, yep, 999 apples. That's what we're doing. We've got 30 minutes more in the stream, so I'm going to cover food, and then I think that's the last thing. Now remember, you can't pause it to check. So there's like 2 stipulations. I'm going to wait, because I want to just get the save up at the top of the hill and not have to run around again. Did you manually save, or did you auto-save, close the game, reopen it, a little bit of auto-save, and then save? What are you talking about? I'm like, oh. Yes. Yeah, you can skip the plateau by closing. You can also do it without doing that. I'll show that in my guide, but you have to be, like... The setup is quite precise. Okay, remember, my game data is currently corrupted to have the wrong item counts. So there's my autosave. I can now pause to check and recall that I targeted sugar. So I need to get rid of that. That can't be in here. Otherwise it'll block the 999 from loading in. I'm corrupting sugar. I could have picked something more interesting for this, but like it doesn't really matter, and just put fairies there, or you know, a giant ancient core, or whatever. But you can also just keep doing this one at a time. Okay, these are back to normal, and sugar's at 999. Right, and the milk is now shifted into position. So you can see you can just keep kind of going. So I think it's time to cover food. Yeah? Let's do food. Let's make an infinite use food. Yeah. This shouldn't be that quick, but it is. And you've seen like this happen with like key items too. I think I posted some instructions that Kenock came up with for that. Yeah, let's do some food. So I want to cook. Unfortunately, I don't have anything fancy with me. This armored carp will make tough food, so that's good. But oh right, I need to. Let's use the soup ladle. I have a torch, but I prefer the soup ladle. Great. Awesome. Okay. Now for food, we're just gonna cook one of these with, I don't know. Let's let's do it like this. Hell, I'll throw in an egg. Maybe an omelet or something. I don't know. I'm not making any specific recipe. You'd want to pick something better. Okay, so 4 minutes of toughness and just a crap ton of healing, right? It's currently here in the first position. Old Duende, what do? I'm confused. You said buy first. Okay. We're gonna get this food. This is the last thing that people wanted to see, I think. And then maybe if I have time, I'll try to do arrows again. At Eventide. Sigh. But for this, I'm just gonna drop everything. Just to make it simpler. You don't technically need to do that. Oh, I cooked stuff instead. That's classy. Milk. It's just milk. Now I gotta be careful. I don't want to do too much. So I think I might need to move some food over here, effectively. Well, we've got a lot of apples. Let's cook some simmered fruit. Let's cook some simmered fruit. We're gonna do the basic same thing. I'm gonna make 8 total food items. So the milk is fine. Yep, I got that milk. Fun fact, milk is the only cooked food item that has a different name when it has like abilities attached to it or not. So I've got 8 food items. Now I want to get rid of all of this stuff. Oops. And I'm gonna have to sell those giant stacks. There's no way there's just too many of them. I can't eat 1,000 apples. I mean, I could, but it would take a long time. I'm just going for whatever effects I had handy. So here I have a tough meat and seafood stir-fry. So I'm going to basically make that never run out when I eat it. Which is nice, because you only take up 1 slot. You can cook whatever you want and do it with that. Hello.
Yeah.
I have things to sell again. You might remember me from last time.
Ah. Oh.
Okay. This should look very similar to the items inventory, right? Except that now it's food. This is in this position. It is the 9th item, so it will be copied over. So I now need an autosave. And I just got one, so that's kind of annoying. If I wanted to get back to 999 apples, it would probably take me 10 minutes. Right, you saw it wasn't very long. And you can skip over things. So you kind of start with food, then you do materials. You sort of build the corruption up to the right. Or you target one specific thing and then transfer it in using IST in a blanked out file. There's a lot of ways you can cut this. So we're going to generate an autosave. Then we de-equip the target thing so that when it loads in, it shifts things over without being equipped. That's key. We load the autosave. Burning a whole bird cooks it like you'd expect, but cooking it in a cooking pot turns it into a meat skewer. In fact, if I wanted to, I could transfer this after I'm done corrupting it over to the file that has the corrupted apples, and then I get to keep both. If I pause it now, I screw things up, so don't do that. Right, I've got the food should be corrupted. But I need to get an autosave first. I'm pretty sure this is what was happening. I was trying to help Rin Harasaki with this the other day, and I think the thing that we were forgetting was you need to get rid of it so that it's not in your list of items. Otherwise, it will load in and then block the other one from being loaded. Right? That 999 item will not get loaded if you have too many slots. That's kind of the takeaway here. That's probably what was happening with the arrows. So getting that to work would require me to pick up a bunch of items. Okay, there, I got a save, so now I can check. Here it shifted over, right? So it should target the meal. But because I have this meal in my offset slots here, right? So 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna eat it. And I'm gonna eat this one too, just for good measure. So that meal is no longer there. I don't know if that matters or not, but it should no longer block the other one from loading. So we load the autosave we just got, which should have corrupted the meal. And now that the meal's not in the way, it should load in, and I should be able to eat it for 1,000 usages. Let's see if I'm correct. Okay, there's the food. Now, you'll notice 8 new copies of this food got copied in, but let's see if this one's super durable. Yep, I'm just, I'm chewing it down. And I do have the... See, I've got the defense up. 4 minutes, and let's say I'm not happy that it's getting lower. Just eat it again, re-up. It's pretty much infinite food. Why don't attack-up foods give weapon attack up with weapon modifier corruption? I'm not sure. Now, it is possible to get rid of this food, but it's very difficult. Like, you can't eat it. You can, you'd have to eat it 1,000 times. It would probably take, like, 5 to 10 minutes, just for that one slot. So if you do this on accident, and you don't want it, I guess you can sell it? And they only pay 1 stack's worth of price? Right, it's not like... This just removes it, so it's not like it's permanently stuck to your inventory, which is kind of nice. I'm actually curious, though, if I load this file... So I'm resetting it back to 999, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to try loading it again with that 999 there and see if I get 2 copies or just 1. Because I'm actually curious if you can stack non-stackable food together. And I guess I have 20 minutes. I can try to do arrows, if you want to see that, too. It's the same exact principle. Like, I'm showing you the same thing over and over again, I realize, but... so let's eat. These are normal meals. That is not a normal meal. It's very abnormal. Okay, so this save already has this on it. What happens if I load another one in? Will I get 2? I'll give you $2 if you hold the dance party with chickens when the glitch is over. 2 whole dollars. So basically just go over to the cuckoos and... Not sure what a dance party would constitute. Oh yeah, okay, so that's great. So now now I have 2 infinite foods. I don't want 2 of them. I barely want 1 of them. I'm gonna go sell these both and load it back in so I just keep 1. Yeah, this is gonna be very tough to get rid of. Right, it'll basically start taking up all the slots this way, because it's food. So you need to be careful about what you're doing with this stuff. There's already a way to do weapon modification corruption without generating 60 slots. There's a way to do it with potentially 32. Only takes the number of items you want to corrupt plus key items plus 30 plus arrow stacks over 2. You should try posting that on the speedrunning Discord, or maybe in my Discord. We can vet that out. I came up with a method that would require essentially 30 slots, so which is getting it into the territory of being usable in speedruns, but we need to, like, vet it. Like, you have to try these things in-game to make sure they work. See, the game is converting the health the food restores into the damage boost, not the food effect. Yeah. I have to put a whole guide together for that. Okay, I want to try the arrows, so let's try arrows. Arrows should be easy. Like, corrupting 1 stack should be easy. It's going to be kind of annoying. So I'm just eating some of my food down. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I know we worked so hard to get this corrupted food, but I'd like to show arrows now. So basically, this is corrupted, we determined that. I need to get it over here, onto this, and then the next load I do, I need to not include this. That's basically what I need to do. So I have 6 here, 7, 8, 9. Right? 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've already got the 9 in here that I need to shift this over onto the arrows and corrupt them. If I eat all this food. Six, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so let's try that. We are going to get an autosave up at the top of the hill. And it's equipped, right? Yep, okay, great. Everything's good. So this will actually tell us what this has on it, right? It's currently corrupted. We're not sure. We should see 80k if it's an 800 arrow stack. Okay, there's our autosave. So remember, I need to de-equip this so that that doesn't get screwed with. It's also probably a good idea to de-equip this one. Even though it's not going to get included in anything. I want to de-equip this. So 1, 2, so it's 8, 9. So this is going to get pushed in here when I load this autosave. I think I have soft lock because I don't have the items needed for inventory corruption. I don't have the house unlocked. You can buy them from a store. And you can sleep to regenerate those. So I can't pause right now. If I do that, it will screw up the glitch. So I need to just wait a little bit, then generate an autosave. Then, critically, I need to grab enough stuff so that when I load that autosave, the arrows aren't included, right? It's just pulling the stuff from the save. I think that's what I was messing with earlier. I just totally forgot. There's like so many little idiosyncrasies. Remember, I can't pause. I just have to get the autosave. Okay, there's the autosave. Now I can pause. So you can see the bow shifted in, right? So I've got 7 of these now. The arrows also duplicated. But on the save that was made, they're not duplicated yet. The thing is, I need to make sure that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So right now, I think I would get corrupted this, but I would like to not have these corrupted. So I'm gonna, like, cook some wood or something. Just gonna transfer in some random foods. Seven, need a little bit more. That looks like it. 9, I think, total. Oh, it's a bomb arrow. Where are my bomb arrows? Interesting. Seems sketchy. But it's okay, because I've got the shield there, I guess. So as long as I just need to create enough buffer. Oh, I gotta light this thing. Basically, what I'm trying to do right now is avoid the duplicate arrow slots and corrupt that one arrow. We're just using food as a buffer to create space. And yes, this is extremely complex. I guess I have that there, so I can just leave that there. I don't need to cook all of them. Oh no! Can you still equip your bomb arrows via quick menu? I'll check before I do anything else. Okay, so let me check. 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm gonna get an extra copy of this. I'll no, I didn't want to do that. I want to de-equip it. Okay, and you want to know if I can do the following. Yeah, interestingly enough, I've got arrows, fire arrows, ice arrows, shock arrows, bomb arrows, and ancient arrows still. Even though in my inventory, I can only see up through shock arrows. That's because it's truncated by the page, visibly. But this is good. I've got 6, 7, 8, 9. So now when I load, right, the arrows will not load into the file from IST. It'll pull them out of the hopefully corrupted data where they have 999. So let's see if I'm correct. You did the escape GAN method. I'm sorry, I thought you meant you messed up IST. Oh! If this works, I will have shown you everything I said I did. I said it would. I might have some time to do some advanced cooking, I guess? Yeah, okay, great. So it's working like I thought. That's probably why the Eventide method didn't work, if I had to guess. I guess I could try that one more time. Now, additionally, if when you're doing the thing where you don't save, right? At that point, if you were to shoot an arrow, that's allowed. That won't sync your inventory. But what it will do is, whatever you have equipped, that will apply its count to the next thing over from it, if that makes any sense. So I guess I can try Eventide one more time, now that I've realized what I was doing wrong. I'm going to equip this. I'm going to sort it. Yeah, I'd like to sort it. So I'm going to try to make this hammer very durable, right? You can see if I left it here, it should affect the Master Sword, say, or this soup ladle. But I want to sort it over here. I guess I'm going to pick up 2 weapons anyway, so... Right, we're going to corrupt the soup ladle. We're going to hopefully corrupt these fire arrows. And we're going to hopefully corrupt, I don't know, some wood? Yeah, so we'll do all these things at once. Right, so these are all equipped. So I should just be able to, like, warp to, Ventide. Anyway, I've already shown you, how to corrupt all this stuff. It's just, I'd like to show you the Eventide method and actually have it work, reliably, because, yeah, it's kind of annoying when it doesn't. So I need to drop the wood before I load, or it will not duplicate. So we'll see if this works. The problem might be that it's a negative offset issue. Right, so it's currently set up that this lines up 2 over with the wood, this lines up 2 over with fire arrows, and this lines up 2 over with the wood ladle. So just remember that. So we need to get an autosave. Probably should have done that back in town. Let's go back to town. It might be possible for you to get back into the fight with a horse, since you got out with one. If you're trying to get back into the Dark Beast Ganon fight... Interesting. Yeah, Nagi, that's correct. There's not been a patch that's made a glitch like that not possible in quite some time. They don't... Nintendo's not really patching those sorts of things. I just need one autosave before I go do the thing. And then I have to not die on the island. That would also be helpful. Autosave. Great. Right, so this autosave here targets the spoon, the fire arrows, hopefully, and the wood. You can see, basically, once you get your left hand durability transfer onto a weapon from the Hylian shield, you're able to spread it to the right much easier. It's just... It's tons easier. And it's not, like, I'm not even getting, like, duplicate arrows or anything like that. Right, I wanted to do it this way. Oh. That probably would have worked. Nope. Casually, also, I just have an extra Hylian shield all of a sudden. Oh, and I forgot to bomb something, so I need to step up. Maybe this boulder? Okay, that's fine. It's gonna happen anyway, right? We're probably gonna have one attempt at this. If you wanted to chain it, you just pick up an extra weapon each time. Essentially, every go, you just pick up a new number of weapons, and it should result in, like, the offset being shifted over one square more. So, as long as you can do it 6 times, if you can find 6 weapons on the island or in Trial of the Sword, that should get you to the point where you've got... Oh, am I... What arrows am I using? Yeah, I'm good. Good work. That's not good. I don't like that launch. There we go. I just fell. So we're gonna give this one shot. If it doesn't work, that's okay. I've shown you arrows, I've shown you food. I hope you can believe me that, like, this is possible, and I will have a video for it later. I think all I did to screw it up earlier was I just forgot to avoid having the thing in the slots. That's why the bow worked, by the way, and the arrows didn't. So the instructions for this would be much simpler. You just basically go to Eventide, grab 2 things, 3 things, 4 things, whatever. And then all of your equipped items will corrupt things to the right of it if you do the next steps correctly. Which is like, you load the previous file. Sorry, exiting Eventide is acting like a load. That's what that's doing. Wake up. Wakey, wakey. And it's important that you do weapons, because weapons shift over bows as well, and shields. If you do, like, shields, you can shift just shields. It's not going to be as effective. Yes, I will do what I can to scavenge. Problem is I've got, like, 9 offset slots, so I can't do a lot with the things I have until I get back into positive. Come on. Bye. Okay, I've got 2 weapons. I want to unequip them. I don't want them to interfere with what's equipped. Okay, let's see. So I've got my key items. I'm negative, so I need to eat these, probably. Yep, okay, good. Because I don't want to transfer these in. So it's going to copy these over, and then hopefully it's going to shift things around properly as soon as I exit. I always forget there's a bomb over there. Oh no, there's a freaking archer. At least there's not an Octorok here. Yes, I got food. The food's okay. I ate it. Let me show you. Here's my key items. Then the 2 weapons I have. That's it. I just want to carry those 2 weapons. What happened was I managed to corrupt arrows, food, and items, as well as the leftward corruption, which took the majority of the stream, because now you see that's just that complex. So giving up here is going to put me back into the state I was in immediately prior. Which I think should be okay. Maybe that's the problem. It's not the autosave, it's like the immediately prior state, but I can't do anything about it now. I should still get the arrows corrupted. Skeletons will go back in the ground if they can't find Link. Yeah, that's true. Okay, remember, I don't want to pause now. Okay, there's my autosave. So now I can. So it shifted these over. So this should land on the spoon. This one should land on fire arrows, assuming they don't get copied right now. And yeah, unfortunately, this was de-equipped, so it's not going to corrupt the material. But if I re-equipped it before entering Eventide, I think that would have worked. So let's make sure I'm not copying anything I don't want. 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to get a new copy of a Hylian Shield again by loading the save. If my prediction is correct, I will have 80,000 fire arrows. And I will also have 800 durability on the spoon. Everything aligned properly. So the spoon is not corrupted, and the arrows aren't. Something I'm missing. I'm gonna try to discover this for you guys because like other people have had some success with this method. And we definitely got it working a few minutes ago on this one, so there's some other step we're missing. Oh, I corrupted them. I did the same thing I did back in town with these other guys. Let me try reloading the save again. HPS guide, that's probably second in line right now, maybe third. Yes. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Well, if you wanted the arrows, you could just corrupt them the way I showed earlier. That's nice and reliable. It definitely works. I'm not sure really what's going on here. Why it's not working. Because it really ought to. I wonder if I just need to, like, generate another autosave after this autosave. I'm gonna try that. Yeah, we're... like I said, I need to get a proper write-up with, like, all the steps outlined, so you wouldn't mess up anything. I think I can get an autosave down here at Chasketha. Anyway, we're about 2 minutes from the end of the stream. Did anyone have any questions or, like, comments before we end? Can you quickly go over how arrows have to do with that? Have to do with what, Darth Vader? I am going to go over advanced cooking. Yes, that is my... it's not going to be tonight. Because we, you know, the inventory corruption can get a little nasty. Okay, there's an autosave. I just want to see if maybe loading this autosave, which was made without syncing, has the effect I want. Oh, so the 80,000 arrows I got by applying my Hylian Shield... So let me do a quick overview of what happened. Okay, still didn't work. So I took this shield, and I applied its durability onto this sword. Then I was able to apply this sword, its durability to this bow. And then I applied this bow's durability to this arrow stack, right? Meanwhile, I also earlier applied this shield durability to materials. I threw them away so that I could do food also. So I had an infinite stack of food. Basically, once you get your stuff onto a sword, you can shift it to the right pretty easily. It doesn't... Like, I don't even have that many slots. I've got, like, 32, and I think I just needed 24 total for that to happen. So, which is just to say that forward inventory corruption is much easier than backward. That's why you kind of just want to target one item. My guide's going to go live probably in a couple weeks. My plan is to show you how to do it regardless of your file setup. So the essential strategy would be blank out your file so you have a very fixed, like everyone's got the same number of inventory slots. Then you follow a set of steps to corrupt some weapon. Then you transfer that weapon back to your main file, at which point you've got a weapon that you can use to corrupt everything in that file very easily. And those instructions are easy to write up. Right? Once I figure out what I'm doing wrong with the Eventide thing. So I hope everyone's satisfied with that. I do have to go now, so if you have any additional questions, go ahead and put them in the comments on the YouTube video when it's up later. I'll be adding chapters to this. I might also edit it to cut out some of the cruft in the middle so that it's not as long, because I know some of this stuff is totally extraneous. Like, I was flailing a little bit there when the first corruption didn't work. But I'm glad we got to everything tonight. So next week, I'm going to do another stream at 7. The plan is to cover advanced cooking, so I'm going to try to show you how to cook all those ridiculous, like, items that require cooked food as an ingredient without having to use hold prompt storage. So hopefully that comes in handy for you. Alright guys, I gotta log out now. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Bye.